man made in the image of God.
We're live. So you didn't see Mike's cheeks?
No, I have no clue where we're going.
You really didn't see Mike's cheeks?
Nope. I didn't even bother watching the fight.
Really? Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
I already know what the outcome is going to be.
What did you think the outcome was going to be? Was it the same as what the outcome was?
Jake was going to win.
Yeah, that's what happened.
He won. Yeah.
That's what you thought the outcome was.
Yeah.
You legit thought that?
Yeah.
So you are of the belief that it's WWF wrestling match?
Yeah.
Oh, same. But I think it's a bit more than that.
What do you mean?
Mike Tyson had his cheeks out.
What do you mean?
Wait. Not his cheek like his on his face. His cheeks on his backside.
I'm confused because those cheeks are supposed to be there.
Do you know that band from the 70s or the 80s? I can't remember, where they had like a cowboy and like a police YMC, and they sang the song YM.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson looked like he was in one of their music videos, bro.
Why?
I don't know. That's what we're about to break down. Mike Tyson was wilding.
All right.
He looked like one of them dominatrix gay brothers.
Mm-hmm.
With the ass cheeks out. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. I'll show you the video in a minute, but do your intro and let's get into it. Mike said, this ass is gone. This ass is going to make some money. What would you do for $20 million?
For $20 million? I don't know what I'd do. I'd like to do nothing. If I had the option.
Would you have your ass out for $20 million? Niggas don't lie. Don't lie now. Don't lie now. In the environment where the whole internet goes see it, it's gonna go viral. Everything.
Yeah, man. Cause really and truly and really. What does that have to do? It's arse cheeks, man.
It's just arse cheeks.
Arse cheek, bro.
That's crazy.
For 20 mil.
I think you do for less.
Yeah. What do you think? Guaranteed.
That's crazy. Nah, I started on principles.
Principles and poor start with the same letter.
He does. That's crazy. For the 20? But Mike, though, for the 20? The other brother, Jake, got 40 million apparently. Allegedly. That's what I heard.
There's no way he got more than Mike.
That's the reports, that he got double Mike. And he didn't have to have his cheeks out.
I don't know what's going on.
We'll get into what's going on. Do the intro. Let's get into it. That's crazy. Rest in peace, Mike Tyson, man. Yeah, rest in peace, man. Because I don't understand.
Excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my like pelican fly.
Pause a second.
I'm loving your tie. You're like slicker than...
That's crazy. If I'm Safari hearing this, I'm like, I'm not that guy.
Yes, sir. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever and whenever you may be listening. It is Pod O'Clock. Shout out to the truckers, the night walkers, the hustlers, and the people just trying to get by. Take a seat, grab a drink. I'm your host, Legacy, and I'm here with my co-host.
Here is Black English, a.k.a. Lisala Gaib. Come on, man, let's go. Let's do this.
So loud, but I think I like him better when he's out loud. And I think I like him better with the fitted cap on.
This is episode 119 of Talking the Hardest podcast.
Come on, man.
And we are back with a bang.
With a bang, bang.
Naja, Mac them dudes up, back coops up, and chuck the deuce up.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Come on, man.
Remember, all is art, and all art is man-made in the image of God.
Come on, man. Yo.
You know where I'm taking them. You know where I'm taking them.
I don't know where you're taking the culture. But go back in time to like 2014.
We're going back in time.
Like 2010. Yeah, like, you took us back with that one there, man.
Bruh.
What is it like? The whole week you just been listening to the throwbacks? Is that what it was?
They need to get back in this bag. Music needs to get back in this bag.
It's never happening, brother.
Bruh.
It's never happening.
I haven't been listening to no music.
Of late? I've been listening to R&B.
No.
I haven't been listening to rap as much. Apart from the Kodak album that dropped. But that only dropped like Friday. So Damn, that was a good intro, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Energy up.
Yeah, energy up. We're here. So, where were you when the Jake and Mike Tyson fight started?
Sleep.
Snoozed out.
Gone.
When I woke up, and I was like, okay, cool, the fight that happened, all right, cool. Must be fun. Oh, you know what I mean? Wiped the sleep on my eye and everything. I was like, okay. So I went on Twitter.
Yeah.
The first thing I saw was the gloomy interview that he had with, remember Jazzy?
Mm-hmm.
The young little girl that's like interviewing all the celebrities.
Shout
out to Jazzy. And this is like the most, this is the saddest interview I've ever watched in my life. Just listen to this. Have you seen this clip?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give him the aux. My bad. Sorry, guys. Production a little bit. You know what I mean? But we're getting it right. Hold on. Okay. Whatever.
The ring for this fight, you are setting a monumental opportunity for kids my age to see the legend Mike Tyson in the ring for the first time. So after such a successful career, what type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
What do you think Mike is going to say to that?
Hey man, I want to let the kids know that no matter how hard your life is, there's no point where you can't turn it around.
Wrong. This is what this said. Listen.
Legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. Legacy doesn't mean nothing. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Someone said that word and everyone grabbed on the word, so now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over.
Look at her face. She's so perplexed.
And
he looked her right in the face.
What a big ego. So I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That is something that I have not heard before. Someone say that.
Yo, Jazzy's going to be in this industry for a long time.
Facts. She kept her cool.
She said, hey man, that's something I ain't heard before. Wow. Yo.
Bro's like, we're dead with nothing. We just dust and nothing.
Bro, she's a young Angie Martinez. She said,
facts.
Wow, thank you for that. Whoa.
That's something I never heard before. I'm not gonna lie. After I was like, what the fuck going on with Mike? Like, give the kid some hope or something. What's going on? Because she asked the perfect question, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, death, gloom, nah, so yeah, what the fuck am I anyways? Like, I don't give a fuck. I want no one to remember me. Fuck that. Then that's when I knew something was wrong. Something was off about this whole fight. Because the next thing I saw was the slap during the weigh-in. Mm-hmm. And I thought to myself, okay, let me watch the weigh-in, because I'm not going to watch the fight. I'll probably see clips here and there. But let me watch the weigh-in, what happened that led up to the slap. Then Mike is getting weighed. First, Jake got weighed. And he's doing all his Jake trolley stuff, whatever. Cool. And then Mike gets weighed. And then Mike takes off his pants. And he's wearing just like briefs.
Okay.
You can see the outline of his dick.
Well, all right, standard.
Not weird yet.
No.
Gets in the weight. And then starts like grabbing his dick.
Hold on.
I'm not even lying. I wish I was lying. And he starts like grabbing his dick. Like, I'm just like, Mike, relax. What the fuck? What's going on here? Like, what is going on? Still not that weird, but a little out of character for what we see Mike Tyson to be. So, I paid it no mind. Just kept scrolling, enjoying my morning or whatever. And then next thing I see is Mike Tyson getting interviewed. A clip of Mike Tyson getting interviewed backstage before the fight. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hold on. Then the interview finishes. You ready for this?
Yeah.
What's your prediction?
Vicious win.
Vicious win. Thank you, Dad.
Love you.
Love you too.
Just have it right there.
Do you notice that?
What's your
Can you
prediction?
full screen it?
Notice he kissed that nigga.
Vicious win.
Vicious win.
Vicious win.
Love you.
Kissed the
Love you
nigga,
too.
love you. And then... What the fuck is going on?
Freaky ass cameraman.
Vicious win.
Vicious win. Thank you, Dad.
Love you.
Love you too.
Oh, was that his kid?
No, that's a random interview, nigga.
What's your prediction?
Why don't nigga say love you back?
Vicious win.
Vicious win. Thank you, Dad.
Love you.
Love you too.
You sure that's not his son?
Maybe that's his son.
I think he
I
said
don't know.
thank you, Dad.
Well, I took it as a thank you, daddy. Because look at what next. That nigga cheeks was out.
Why is Mike's cheeks out?
And the camera tried to zoom in like they didn't know that his cheeks was out. What the fuck is going on with this fight?
I don't know. I am Mike. I don't know. I don't know.
What the hell is, like, what is this? Like, what? Have you ever seen any boxing fight where they interview the fighter, he walks away and his bare chicks is out?
No.
So this is odd.
I don't know what's happening. I'm stumped. I don't know what to say.
I was flabbergasted. At this point, I was like, oh, the Illuminati's in the building. The Illuminati's in the building. Or just the COE gods, at least, are in the building. Because this is clearly for it to go viral. Netflix had it up on their Twitter. I was shocked.
I don't know what's happening.
And then I saw the fight. I didn't see the whole fight. I saw clips. Mike looked like he was struggling. But I thought it was a wrestling match. Because I seen Mike doing those little what did they call it when he's training with the trainer? Sparring. Do those little sparring videos. And Mike looks sharp as you know what I'm saying? Sharper than Jake, anyways. I think Mike was acting the whole time. It looked like he was, anyways. It looked like he was acting. There was one time where he punched. There's one clip I saw where he punched Jake in the face, and Jake looked like he was about to lose it. And there's another clip I saw that Jake punched him in the face, and then he was just stumbling, and it was just. And for all you guys out there that betted on that fight, I guess you're idiots. Drake lost 300 grand, but I think he's probably fake, or maybe he actually did bet that because he probably did, but he owns a bit of stake, so you know he's probably making money putting that up, or maybe he's betting half of the money that he's gonna make by putting that up, or whatever the case is. I don't think he's losing money, but why are these? What I don't understand is, why are they treating this match like it's a boxing match when we know that it's a scripted boxing match? And should this be legal? Should people be allowed to bet on this when it's basically wrestling? Do people bet on wrestling? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Isn't that illegal? Because if you're... think about it. If it's sport, like normal sport, like a football match is on, they're not talking, well, we think anyways, they're not talking amongst each other and be like, okay, you're going to win, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and you're going to win 4-0, blah, blah. And for that reason, the bet is fair because anything can happen, right? And if you do that, that's called match fixing, which is illegal. So when you apply that to boxing, shouldn't that be the same thing?
I guess it depends, because technically you still don't know. Even though the outcome is predetermined, you still don't know. The house knows.
And that's what I was going to say. The house knows, and we don't know. Certain other people that are friends with the house that might want to bet on it might know.
That's true.
That's why match fixing is illegal.
Yeah.
Because you might tell your friends, okay, this is what we're going to do, so you bet. That's why it's illegal. So I'm just like, I looked at it from that standpoint like, wait, hold on a minute. Isn't that...
If somebody can prove that these Jake Paul fights are scripted contractually, and they've made a bet before, that's a...
Hey, for all you listening out there, if you lost money...
Let's make another bet in a courtroom.
Facts. There's that. And then Netflix started freezing because so many people tuned in. This is the reports after. Netflix, that I saw a lot of people complain about that. Netflix, you guys couldn't even handle it. Blah blah. What's this? The third. Then it got me thinking. Like Netflix has never ever ever shown a boxing match before. Like ever.
No.
This is their first ever one. Whether it's real or not, whatever. They didn't prepare for how much people were going to be tuning in, because Netflix is a service where people stream what's already on there. They're not streaming what's happening live. That makes sense. So that got me thinking that what's the business incentive for Netflix if it's not like a paywall type of thing? Because they had it live on Netflix YouTube channel, just streaming live. So how are they making money?
They would own the rights to the event, so rewatches, any advertisement that is associated with this event would go through Netflix. So they'd make money on advertisers.
I had a conspiracy theory running.
That what?
This is all just to make Mike look a certain type of way. But both things can be true. Because think about how we view Iron Mike.
It's not to make Mike look a certain type of way. It's to make Paul look a certain type of way.
Can't both be true? I think you're right, and I think I'm right. I think it's to make Jake Paul look a certain type of way by making Mike look a certain type of way. Because if that wasn't the objective, or part of the objective anyways, what are we doing to ask chicks out?
I've moved on.
What are we doing with the grabbing of the dick during the weigh-in and all of that? What are we doing with all the slappings and all this? Like, why was all of that relevant to sell the fight? It's a Mike Tyson fight. Going to watch. Sorry for swearing. Damn it, my bad. But people are going to tune in. We don't need to see Mike's very toned ass for us to want to tune in. It was just weird. It was just weird. I smelled Illuminati. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I think the Illuminati got something to do with it. And it's not even about being black, because everyone views Mike Tyson as Iron Mike Tyson. I think this is about tarnishing Mike Tyson's legacy. Which, if you think about it and look at it from that perspective, the Jazzy interview makes perfect sense. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But imagine Mike knows what's going on, knows what he's about to do, probably isn't totally excited about everything he's about to do. And then this little kid's like, oh, what's going on? What do you think your legacy would be? I would answer that way too.
Yeah.
It was just weird. It was weird. Some Jewish stuff was going on behind the scenes.
I don't like either of these the Paul brothers. I don't like either of them. I think my appreciation or my leniency for those who also interact with them is very low. KSI, Floyd. Now I have to put Mike in that list. It's just there's just people look at a certain way that I just can't look at you like that
at all.
Because when money is involved, you're gonna do anything. You're gonna sell ass.
He did. It's probably millions of the LGBTQ community, of the male or maybe a female too, that probably got that on porn websites right now. That little 5 seconds of Mike's ass, crazy. That's just selling the black market right now. Top dollar. That's nuts to me. For them to have Mike in the precarious position like that. For money though, if I'm Iron Mike, I'm not doing this. If I'm Iron Mike, I'm not doing this. Maybe little old me without millions, I might do it. I'll do this for Tony. But I'm Iron Mike with the legacy already. I'm not doing this. This tarnishes your legacy. There's no two ways about it. It's a little sell assy, you know? Like, but yeah, anyways. Do you want to hear Jake Paul's speech to Mike Tyson after he sold us and everything? Nah, he beat them up.
Mike Tyson, it's such an honor. Let's give it up for Mike, bro. He's a legend. Greatest to ever do it. He's the GOAT. I look up to him. I'm inspired by him, and we wouldn't be here today without him. This man is an icon, and it's just an honor to be able to fight him. And he's obviously the toughest, baddest man on the planet. So it was really tough, like I expected it to be. First,
respect him so much. Told him to take out them pants for them check to clear.
Yeah, no.
Let's see that ass again. You think when Mike was auditioning for this, they asked him, drop them pants. Let's see that ass. Turn around. Give us a 360. Asking Mike to give you a 360 is crazy. I think I'm a bit more upset than the normal person about this because I didn't like this at all. I did not like it at all. It was like, what the fuck? Right next to the Gatorade thing. I think this is very planned. Like, anyways, all right. Anyways, right. What do you want to move on to next, man? Enough of that. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight happened. I was disappointed, but actually, should we stick on the getting black men to sell ass topic? Yeah, because maybe Denzel Washington also got.
I have a different take on this, but
okay, let me tell you my take, and then you can tell me your take.
Take us.
So Denzel obviously just released a movie called Gladiator 2.
Yeah.
Have you seen Gladiator 1, by the way?
No.
I just saw it over there. Great movie, but I think people hype it up to be a little bit more than it actually is. But it's still a great movie. Anyways, so he released Gladiator 2, and they're doing a press run, right?
Yep.
And during the press run, Unc said this.
Right. We'll have to see who wins in the end. But
Listen,
you were on your own side. I love to see that. And your character makes a few remarks throughout the film about having a relationship with other men in the film. So I wanted to ask, how gay is the Roman Empire?
The entire empire, or I actually kissed a man in the film, but they took it. They cut it.
The Roman Empire.
The entire empire, or I actually kissed a man in the film, but they took it. They cut it. I think they got chicken.
I was going to ask because I just heard about the Paul and Pedro forehead kiss that apparently got cut from the movie.
I'm not sure about that one, but yeah, I kissed the guy full on the lips, and I guess they weren't ready for that yet.
Oh man! Well,
I killed him about 5 minutes later, but
I mean, it's Gladiator.
It's Gladiator. It's the kiss of death.
Uncle's like, yeah, I don't know about all that kissing the head, but I tongued that brother down, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then killed him 5 minutes later. Kiss of death. We know Denzel Washington specifically to have spoken in the past of his preference not to play that type of role.
Has he?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like known for that.
Okay.
And there was a time where people started thinking that he was blackballed because all he was featured in was what's that movie where he's like the super what is it called? Equalizer.
Yeah.
He was doing Equalizer for like the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Equalizer 1, 2, 3. So people were thinking Denzel. So I mean, Denzel is a legend. Why is this only the movies that he's getting?
Yeah.
So people were thinking, they blackballing him because of that. And then now he does this movie, and in the interview, I'm gonna play another clip where he says he's got like about 5 to 10 movies lined up that he's gonna do, and then he's gonna retire. So you do this movie, you kiss a guy on the lips, which is something that we've heard you say in interview before in the past, multiple times actually, that you stay away from those roles because of your beliefs and blah blah whatever. Now you've compromised yourself and do it, and now you've got 10 roles lined up. It's a little sketchy, is all I'm saying. We don't have no conclusive evidence, but it's a little sketchy with what we're seeing. That's all. That's what I'm going to say. What say you?
I think he kissed a man. He's an actor. I don't see the big deal. I think he's already announced his retirement and that he's only going to do a couple more movies.
Wait. So, you don't see a big deal in him kissing a man?
He's an actor.
I know he's an actor, so what does that mean?
So if the role requires you to kiss a man,
You don't have to do the role.
You don't have. No, you don't have to. But I don't see
a man, especially if. So you are you of the belief that maybe it gets to a point in your life where you waver on your beliefs to in order to maybe do roles that you might not be considered for? Because if you've gone your whole acting career, thinking I'm going to stay away from those roles because of what I believe in or whatever, it's a little odd you doing it. Excuse me. It's a little odd you doing it at this point in your life.
You can change your mind, especially with him deciding to retire soon. I think if he wants to push himself to do roles that he normally wouldn't do or something that's out of the wheelhouse for him, I think this would be the time for him to do that. And I know Denzel to be a phenomenal actor, so if he feels like, okay, maybe this thing is, maybe there's another skill set on the other side of certain things that I've looked at this way or might have had a certain opinion on, then I feel like this would be the perfect time for him to do that. I don't think there's any conspiracy. I think when black actors tend to do things that the normal heterosexual black male may not seem masculine. Oh my God. Then we tend to talk about Illuminati and all of this.
All of that shit up, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
Bleep that, by the way.
White actors get the super pass.
White actors get the super pass because white boys be into that.
But they don't just get the super pass, they get the wow. What dedication.
No. I've never looked. I don't think black people look at a white actor playing a gay role and go, oh my God, he's so amazing, he's straight, but he's pretending to be gay. No, we don't look at it like that. We look at it like, you white boys be a little fluid. That's how we look at it. Let's be honest, that's how I look at it anyways. I can speak for myself. Mm-hmm. I don't look at black actors doing that as a problem. But I do think if you've never done that your whole career because of what you believe in and then you switch, I think you're doing it for the opportunity that you felt like wasn't available to you if you don't do this. That's how I view that.
But he did say they cut it, so it might not have even necessarily.
And that's even worse.
It might not necessarily have been required for the role. I don't think it was required for the role.
So you think Denzel just went in there and just felt like kissing a nigga?
He might. I don't think it was necessarily required for the movie because they cut it.
Yeah, they did cut it, but that doesn't mean the director didn't ask him to do it.
Yeah, he might have asked him to do it. I don't think that was a requirement for the role.
If you're directing and you ask someone to kiss someone else,
yeah,
it's a requirement.
No, and if Denzel didn't want to do it, it wouldn't stop him from playing that character.
But he did do it.
Because he wanted to do it.
And you're speculating. You don't know that he wanted to do it or not.
Well, he was sounding like he wanted to do it. He volunteered the information.
He did volunteer.
He volunteered the information.
Uncle
I don't think
freaky.
It's a big deal.
Uncle Little Freaky. Well, of course you don't. Freaky ass boy.
I don't think it's a big deal, man.
Yeah, of course you don't. That's cool. Yeah, y'all niggas,
it's acting.
Need to watch it out for you niggas. I'm just acting, bro. Oh, nah, buddy, get away from me.
I don't know.
I'm not homophobic. That's not homophobic.
Nobody accused you of being homophobic. What are you defending?
Paranoid. Nah, because you're making me sound like I'm crazy. I'm looking at this very, very differently to what you're saying.
Hey, man.
Denzel Washington is too great.
For what?
To
be gay.
Yes! On screen, yes! Is that what you wanted to... okay, let's put it this way. Have they ever asked Robert De Niro to do a fucking gay role? Yes or no?
Who knows?
We know because we've never seen him in a role like that. That's what I'm saying.
They never asked him.
Yeah, and he said no, probably. But that didn't stop him from ascending
That's cool. It hasn't stopped Denzel from
Yes, it has. That's what I'm saying. To you. In the last...
When they announced Denzel was in Gladiator 2, it became a Denzel movie.
Of course. But prior to that, I've said this to you. Prior to that, it seemed like he hasn't been getting as much role as we've known Denzel to be getting before. Prior to like 2010, I believe. To like now, that's a good 14 years that this nigga was playing Equalizer only. And Equalizer was a low budget movie. We can say that now. We're not even used to seeing Denzel like this. And then all of a sudden he agrees to do The Kiss, and then now he's got mad big roles lined up. That's a little fishy. I'm sorry. That's a little fishy. They didn't ask Al Pacino to do that. They didn't ask Robert De Niro to do that. Who else is one of the great whites? Think of any great white who isn't gay. They didn't ask them to do that. Oh, I'm bugging? You know, we could just be fun.
For them to be considered Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Denzel is on their level without that. And he's been on their level. This just happened. Denzel has been on that level. It's not like this happened and then Denzel rose to the level of Al Pacino. Denzel has been on the level of Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. I think
we're having different conversations here. Because that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying Denzel is not on their level. I believe Denzel is on the level. And we view Denzel to be on the level. What I'm saying is, them niggas stayed on that level. Them niggas are on that level. And we're getting great roles with the Martin great Scorsese's. Roles. Yes, great roles.
Scarface. What else?
Al Pacino played a lot of...
Scarface.
Al Pacino
what
played...
else?
I'll tell you. Al Pacino played a lot of roles, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Al Pacino played a lot of roles. And if you want to talk about Robert De Niro, he played even way more roles than even Al Pacino. You know, Robert De Niro was in the last Scorsese picture, as they would say. The sunflower... Whatever, the sunrise flower...
That shit came and went.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. I watched it. It was a great picture. It was a great film.
I don't care if it was great.
It was a great film.
Came and went.
It was a great film. Let me tell you what Robert De Niro was a part of.
Robert De Niro is cool. Al Pacino.
Okay, Al Pacino.
I'm talking about when you say the name, do people mention their movies? If you say Al Pacino, niggas is gonna say Scarface.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But he's been in. But that's not even what I'm saying to you. I'm not saying that like, oh, do we know what they've been in or not? What I'm saying is they've gotten opportunities to be in big movies for their entire career. Where it seemed like there was a point where that wasn't the same for Denzel Washington, even though Denzel is an actor on the same level as those niggas. That's what I'm saying. I'm not arguing whether whether they've been amazing in every role, but I am saying
people
that,
like Al Pacino and Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
were they great roles or were the movies they were in great movies?
I think with Al Pacino, it might be great movies,
bro.
But with Robert De Niro,
them niggas, when you look at their discography, it's maximum 3 different directors. And it'd be the greatest directors ever.
That's not true. Al Pacino in 2020 was starred as someone called Mayor Offerman in a fictional Nazi hunter for Amazon Prime. That's the name of the shit, called Hunters, and they were hunting Nazis.
I saw that.
That was Al Pacino.
Jewish jerk off. That's what that was.
Hey man,
a Jewish jerk. Circle jerk.
Call it what you want.
The Jews are so strong. Look, Jewish 007. Like that would never happen. That's why it's fantasy. A Jew as 007. Fuck me.
Call it
Fuck
what
me.
you
That's
want.
high fantasy. Lord of the Rings. No, Nazi hunters. That's the fucking. Wizards and orcs. A Jewish Nazi hunter.
Can you even say all of this? I think you can. I think you'll be good. What time are we on? All right, we're good. But call it what you want. My point still stand. He was getting roles that were great. Let me tell you some more. 2021, he played in the House of Gucci.
What?
Nobody saw it, yes, but it was considered one of the great pictures.
Why was
Lady Gaga was in it?
Lady Gaga was in Joker 2.
Yeah, that was. I saw that the other day.
These aren't great pictures. You got Scarface. We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
It wasn't.
We got Devil in the Red
It wasn't.
Dress.
It wasn't great. audience perspective, but I'm saying there were still big productions. That's what I'm saying. Compared to like Equalizer.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that these niggas were successful.
But there's also the fact that these actors choose certain roles.
Yeah, I agree. I'm agreeing with you. They do choose that. But it seems like when Denzel said he put his foot down and want to just choose certain roles that's not going to have him explore that side of sexuality, niggas started cutting roles from him. That's what it seemed like. We don't have any evidence, of course. Whereas these niggas, we don't know whether they declined it or not, but we do know they have never been either offered or been... Actually, we don't know whether they've never been offered. But we do know that they've never been in a role like that. But it doesn't seem like anything got cut from them. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying whether they're great or not. Robert De Niro is an even better example. Let me tell you what Robert De Niro been in since 2020. Producer only. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna start from 2020. Okay, television from 2023. He's been in something called Nada. I don't know what the fuck that is. 2015, The Audition, and something called Ellis. This isn't even up to date because he was in the Sunflower movie. Okay, there we go. Okay, so he's been in the Joker. He did. Okay, I'll start from 2016. Dirty Grandpa. You know. Come on, you've seen that movie.
No.
You haven't seen it, but you've seen the advert. Okay, I know that. I recognize that. He did Hands of Stone. He did The Comedian. I don't know those movies, I'll be honest. He was in 2019 Joker.
Okay.
He was in The Irishman.
Okay.
He was the main character in The Irishman, actually. 2020, he was in The War with Grandpa. He was in The Comeback Trail. I have no idea what those movies are. 2022, he did Amsterdam with Denzel Washington's son, David Washington, and I believe it was who used to play Batman? The Batman before the emo Batman.
Oh, thingy's Jennifer Lopez.
No, before that.
Before that?
Yeah, Dark Knight Batman. What's his name? The cool ass white dude.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale was in that movie as well. Savage Salvation, I have no idea what that is, but Robert De Niro was in that in 2022. So that's 2 movies. In 2023, he did Killer of a Flower Moon. That's the movie with
everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
And who was the director for that movie?
Martin Scorsese.
Because every other movie name.
But that's not true. Not all of them was Martin Scorsese. But that's
what I'm saying. Every other movie you named is a toss-up.
What do you mean by toss-up?
Is
it him? That's not true, though.
But when Denzel was in a movie...
That's not true. The Irishman was good. And that wasn't Martin Scorsese.
Cool, but there's a lot of other names in The Irishman.
Oh, that was Martin Scorsese, actually.
Of course it was. That's what I'm saying. When they have a good director...
Yeah.
Not even a good director. When they have the best of the best...
Martin Scorsese probably is the best.
Then they can act.
That's not true. Alright, okay, but let me finish reading. And then we got in this 2023, and then we got About My Father. I don't know nothing about that, and some called Ezra. And then he's got a movie coming out in 2025 called Alto Nights. All I'm saying is Robert De Niro is not short of roles.
That's great.
And rightly so. I believe that should be the same for Denzel Washington, whether he wants to kiss a man or not.
That's what I'm saying. It probably is. But all these old actors, like the legacy actors, they choose specific roles. There's probably a plethora of things that present themselves on their tables. But they choose specific roles because they know that it's because we're so used to these new gen actors. They know that the role extends beyond the screen.
Of course.
So they pick specific roles that also aligns with the PR person in which they are off screen.
I agree with you. And what I'm trying to say is what I'm trying to say to you is all the shit that Denzel has been in from like 2014 onwards has been low budget. It hasn't been the high budget movies. And I'm trying to find a list of them so I can list them to you. Let's see if I can do it by year. Sort by release date. There we go. So I'll start from 2016, like the other niggas, right? He was in The Magnificent Seven.
High budget.
I watched that as well. It was a good movie. Actually, let's start from 2014 because this was the Equalizer. Low budget.
Okay.
The Magnificent Seven was probably a good budget movie, from what I remember. Roman J. Esquire, Israel Esquire. I've seen that movie. It was ass, and it was low budget.
Okay.
The Equalizer 2, low budget. The Little Things, low budget. The Tragic of Macbeth, I think that was theater. That wasn't a movie. So we're going to move on. And then we got Equalizer 3. And that's from 2014 to 2023. So let me say it again. 2014, we had Equalizer. The only movie he did that year. The only movie we did in 2016, The Magnificent Seven, which was good budget, so cool. 2017, only movie he did, Roman J. Esquire. Bad movie, low budget. 2018, Equalizer 2, low budget, in my opinion, bad movie. 2021, The Little Things, low budget again, bad movie. And then he did the theater shit in 2021. This looks like an actor that's not getting roles.
This looks
and
like
then let me finish real quick. And then 2023, Equalizer 3, again low budget, shit movie. And then we get Gladiator 2 in 2024. Robert De Niro did 3 times the same amount of great movies than this in the same year.
That's great. I don't care about how many movies Robert De Niro did. How many movies did he give us an outstanding performance in? Because
in The Irishman he did though.
This looks like an actor that's picking certain roles and giving a
The
great
best he can.
performance.
He did.
Whether
Even
that be movies that are not meant to produce that much. The Macbeth one, you talk about Book of Eli, Man on Fire.
But that's what I'm saying. Book of Eli was like 2011 or something. That's what I'm saying. Those
But he's
movies,
being selective about his role. He doesn't need to pump out movies.
Yeah, Book of Eli is 2010. But that's what I'm saying. I think from a certain point, he stopped getting those amazing budget movies. Is my point. And he's still, even in the,
I don't feel like he was
in the Esquire
he ever
movie,
had movies that were like
great budget. That's a lie. What are you talking about?
budgets.
Yes, he did. What are you talking? This Denzel we're talking about. Of course he did. Of course he did. The Book of Eli was a big budget movie. What are you talking about?
What?
Yes, he. Oh, brother, are we gonna argue about this?
The Book of Eli was a big
Yes,
budget
it was. They created a whole fantasy world and everything. Don't you remember?
Bro, when you say big budget, I'm talking about
Marvel.
No, not Marvel. I'm talking about
How about Flight?
What's the Will Smith stuff?
Men in Black.
Not in Men in Black. The other one.
Which other one? After Earth.
Yeah. No. Almost got me. The other one where
I know which one you're talking about.
aliens-
The one where it was him and his dog and they was walking around.
No.
That
There's
one.
another one. But
Which one?
The big ones.
But which
It's not
which
Day
you
After
talking about?
Tomorrow. It's like a doomsday type.
Independence Day.
Independence Day.
All right. But Flight was a big budget movie. That's a what? Mad Airplane.
That doesn't mean it was a big budget
You
movie.
need to have big budgets to do
That
stuff
doesn't-
like that.
I'm talking 250 mil upwards. Denzel's never done that. Denzel has given us classic roles, and it's been his performances that has made him the legend that he is. So he's always seemed like an actor that's selective about the roles. Chris Hemsworth can do fuck Chris Hemsworth. The Rock can do whatever he wants. I don't care how much budget he's doing.
Watch that.
He's a crappy actor.
Yeah. You heard about the new movie that just came out.
250
The Red. And I guess how much that made in box office?
Like 3.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Bro,
They spent 250 on that shit.
I'm just saying, I don't think Denzel has to compromise or get Weinstein. Wow.
You didn't get
That's a lot
Epstein
of
or
steins.
Weinstein. Ew. Wait, hold
What's
on,
the correlation
Wait,
there?
no.
We'll move on.
Hold on. Dave Chappelle said, a bunch of blacks is a gang. A bunch of Italians is a mafia. A bunch of Jewish is a coincidence, and we never speak about it.
That's true. That's true.
So watch your mouth over there, all right? That's a coincidence. All right, cool. I get what you're saying with the Denzel stuff, I guess. But it's just a little bit weird to me. But I'm looking forward to the roles that he's got coming. Let's listen to what he says he's got coming.
Sequel to a film that won a few Oscars.
We don't want to listen to you. Listen.
At this point in my career, I'm only interested, especially at this point in my career, I'm only interested in working with the best. I don't know how many more films I'm going to make. It's probably not that many. I want to do things I haven't done. I played Othello at 22. I'm about to play Othello at 70. After that, I'm playing Hannibal. After that, I've been talking with Steve McQueen about a film. After that, Ryan Coogler is writing.
And this is kind of what I'm saying. I think the Hannibal movie is going to be a big budget movie. But let's listen. Sorry.
A part for me in the next Black Panther. After that, I'm going to do the film Othello. After that, I'm going to do King Lear. After that, I'm going to retire.
Well, that is quite the game plan. Go you, sir. Congratulations again on this film. It's
right. Yeah, you heard it. You heard it here first, man. But big round of applause for Denzel Washington.
Sad to see you go. Regardless,
because he's had a hell of a career. He's a hell of an actor. I just believe that he should have got more significant roles of late. That's what I'm saying. But we can move on. What?
Okay, so who are other great actors from this new gen?
From new gen? Who?
I want to nominate a couple guys that get overlooked.
Who?
Because maybe they've been typecast or maybe they did something so great early on that people didn't watch the other stuff.
Yeah.
The first Spider-Man. I just forgot his name.
The first Spider-Man.
I just forgot his name.
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Is one of the best actors we got.
Really?
He is crazy. There was a movie where he played
I never seen. Now that I think about it, I never seen nothing else.
There's a movie where he plays a retired veteran suffering from PTSD.
Yeah.
One of the best performances I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay.
A phenomenal actor.
Okay. I feel that way about a movie that I saw recently that I'd never seen before with what's the Titanic nigga's name? Leo.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He played in Aviator, and I've never seen that movie. I saw that last week or the week before that. Incredible performance. Oh my god. Oh my god. But I'll check that out with Tobey Maguire. I wasn't familiar with his game, and I've never actually seen anything else that he's been in apart from Spider-Man.
An insane actor.
Now that I think about it. But who else?
John Bernthal.
Oh, for sure.
My favorite actor. One of my favorite actors.
For sure.
He is insane.
I'm still mad that they cancelled The Punisher.
Doesn't make sense.
At all. I wake up mad every day like, I don't have no shows to watch. I wish The Punisher was fucking still on.
He is
yeah, for sure.
phenomenal.
And because of him, I might watch Daredevil. I'm not sure yet. I haven't seen Daredevil yet, but we'll see.
He's
phenomenal. He's overlooked a lot as well, which is crazy to me.
I think now we got Pedro Pascal in the next couple of years.
Pedro Pascal is good as well. He's good. But do you know someone as well? Colin Farrell.
I know that name.
Colin Farrell is very good.
What has he been in?
He's been in a lot of movies that's kind of action-y and kind of samey type of roles. But recently he did The Penguin. And bro, you wouldn't know that that's him playing the Penguin. From the accent to everything. Obviously the makeup was crazy as well. But even when you strip away the makeup, the way that he sounds and everything doesn't sound like the actual guy.
Yeah.
Crazy. He's a hell of a performer. Who else would I say of recent?
Zendaya is an insane actress.
Zendaya
is an insane actress.
She is. I'll give her to her. Because I've seen Euphoria.
I just started. She's insane.
Yeah, she convinced me
also,
that she was a crack.
Euphoria episode 1 and 2.
Crazy.
Absolute porn. Just straight
porn. With high school kids, by the way. With high school kids.
I remember people saying yo, this show is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This show is crazy.
I don't know how it was
Yo.
But it's HBO, that's why.
That show is insane.
and they're not actually kids, but they're playing like they're kids.
Yeah.
Do you see them Sweeneys? Have we got to this?
Listen, I don't like white women. I keep telling you.
So you haven't seen the scene where Sweeney?
Let me.
What's her name again? Sweeney.
It doesn't matter.
You know who I'm talking about.
The one with the tits.
You ain't seen the.
But I seen the
body.
Jesus Christ.
I'm motorboat that shit.
Hey man, she can. Hey.
Talk about you don't like no white women. You fucking liar.
I like that one. I'll tell you something. Hey, buddy, I'll tell you something. I'll be. I'll be a hand in the hand hatch.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you something.
Well, you run up the the niggers for her. Hey, master, them niggas about to. You a snitch for her. No. She the titties are crazy. Her titties are crazy. And besides her titties, she's actually a very beautiful woman too. Like, I mean, it's not just the titties.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But that another actor. Nah, I'm just for a bit of hate before we move on.
Yeah.
That skinny white boy from Dune.
Skinny
that
white
they keep trying to push on us.
From Dune.
Dune.
Oh, fuck, I can't remember.
The one that played Wonka
Timothy Shalabalaba.
I'm not trying to hear it. I'm really not trying to hear it. They're trying to.
Well, you're right.
You know what they're trying to do?
They're trying to put him in our face, like
they're trying to do
next,
that.
He's the next Leonardo DiCaprio.
What's that? Vampire versus werewolf movie. Vampire no, not Vampire Diaries. The other one.
Twilight. Yeah.
They're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do.
That's
I
what
don't like it.
Timothy, that's my guy though.
Sucks ass.
Paul Atreides.
Ain't got it. I don't see it.
Nah, he's not. He's like a mid-tier.
He's like a C.
Yeah.
No way.
He's the same as the current Spider-Man. They did the same with that nigga too.
He's good though.
No, he's not.
He's good.
I ain't seen him in nothing else.
He's good.
But that.
I'm telling you, he's good.
What else has he been in?
There was a movie called The Devil Cries or something. He was really good. Like when he's not doing that Spider-Man, he's gonna be one of them.
Okay,
I'm not gonna.
All right, well, I'll check it out. But I do agree with you, Timothy Shalamalama. What's his last name?
Him and M Night Shyamalan. I'm not fucking with them niggas. I'm telling you.
See, M Night Shyamalan, that nigga. He's the biggest con man in the movie industry.
Him and Scorsese
ever. No, don't do that.
I'm not hearing.
Don't do that. Scorsese gave us Titanic. Don't do that. Scorsese gave us Titanic. We can't talk shit about him.
I hate when niggas do something so great that we can't.
But that's not the only thing he did.
No, sorry. I apologize. That's plus not Scorsese. Snyder.
Okay, thank you.
Fuck Snyder.
Thank you.
That's who I meant.
I was about to.
Yeah, my bad.
Scorsese has a list of A-lister movies.
That's my fault.
Yeah, but Snyder is
horrible.
Arse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but he tried to do the Batman thing. It was like,
just do the movie the proper way the first time.
Yeah.
Why do I need the Snyder cut? I don't want the Snyder cut. Just give me the movie.
But the movie be so ass. Hey, look, guys, I got some more scenes.
No. You mean the movie? You mean the context? The storyline? Oh, thanks. What the fuck?
Oh shit, that's funny. But Snyder bit arse though, like. But he gives them the gimmicky, like, oh my god,
he's
terrible. Such a out the world director.
Yeah, they normally do it in 25mm.
But I do it
15.
Ooh.
All right, thank you. Now I have to squint.
Remember that Batman movie that he released and it was like 4 hours long?
Oh my god.
Oh my Jesus Christ. I turned that shit off as soon as it started. Like I tried to watch it and the first like 10 minutes, all I was seeing was Aquaman. I'm like, this is supposed to be Batman versus Superman. I think it was Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
The shit was ass and it was 4 hours long. I turned it off after 20 minutes like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. But anyways, Young Thug. So Young Thug is now out, released. I think we spoke about this last week with his initial tweet about gonna be in a rat. Well, he was alluding to gonna be in a rat. He tweeted something else out as soon as we finished recording, and you went home and everything. Gonna stop acting like we're friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy. And yeah, how do we feel about that?
Is Young Thug alright? Because I see kind of had like Nobody has a friend.
I mean, there's been interviews and like little conversations where people will ask him about Thug, and he's like, free Thugger, blah blah blah, and he's like tweeted it out a couple times. So I guess he's responding to those things. But my thing is, Young Thug, like, first of all, if you don't think them people at the feds or the state's attorney or whatever is looking at your social media, because he deleted this, and I'm sure his lawyer called him, Brian called him, was like, what are you doing? Yeah. Bro, I almost went to jail for you. What are you doing? That's probably why he deleted it. If you don't think them people are looking at your social media activities, you got another thing coming. That's number one. And that's like the law aspect of that. The second aspect is the business aspect. Gunna, the only nigga on YSL making some money. Lil Baby done fell off. Who else was on YSL? We heard nothing from that nigga since the album. I think Mariah the Scientist is on YSL as well. But she's not the tier artist that Gunna is. Yeah. She's great though. Great music. But she's not made it to that level yet. Who else is on YSL? I really don't know no one else on YSL. Apart from that one nigga that's been making you millions while you was locked up. The same millions that you was using to pay for lawyers while you was locked up for the last 2 years, and then you come out and this is your energy towards that nigga? All because of some street code? I think that's the dumbest. Now I understand why people looking at these niggas and just laughing. You got millions on the line, and you choose to be this irresponsible.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? And I get it, because the thing is, I'm not even mad if you are trying to like rep for your principles, quote unquote. But keep that away from the public view.
Yeah.
And on top of that, keep that away from ruining any business, especially the only business that you have. Because Joe Budden made a very great point. There aren't that many people doing 200K first week on an album. Gunna's done that twice. No one else on your label is doing that apart from maybe you. So, yeah, the floor is yours. That's what I have to say. That's all my rant. That's stupid.
I haven't been listening to music lately because of shit like this. I just want to hear the music. I don't give a fuck about you niggas. Because you niggas be the dumbest people I've ever met in my life. Like, I'm trying to see it from different angles where it's like, okay, either they arrested you and had a case and they fumbled the case, but everything they were accusing you of is correct, so you're a criminal and a murderer. Or you were in the proximity of criminals and murderers and you used that image to boost your career. And now
you're talking about Young Thug?
Young Thug.
Okay.
And now you've got out and you're still using that image to like boost your career, even though it's threatening your life. So it's either you're an immoral idiot or an immoral
idiot. I think it's the first one. I think it's the first option.
So like,
but regardless, you gotta be smarter than this.
You have to.
You just have to.
For me, it's like, if you can put out music, that's great. I'll listen to it. If they lock you behind bars, that's great. I'll listen to the music you already put out.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Really can't. Just there's that saying: you can force the horse to the river, can't force it to drink no water.
Yeah, I don't
because you after fighting 2 years. The thing that baffles me is that what does he think he has to gain from making it public that he's a snitch or don't fuck with him? Like what? Some street cred.
I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna listen to Gunna.
Listeners don't care about none of that. Besides that, the niggas that care about that, when you was in jail, what the fuck help was there?
Yeah, and also it's like, if I'm Gunna and like, my uncle or somebody you know or somebody's died and they know you and they've asked you to take care of me or whatever, Gunna never really talked about. This is gonna fall.
Oh shit!
Gunna never really talked about killing niggas.
Facts.
Gunna never really talked about selling drugs.
He just went into Chanel bags.
He just said, yeah, he was just rapping about having money, Chanel bags. When he was referring to gang, he was like, yeah, man, thuggin' baby.
Not me.
The nigga never used no street cred to boost his career. He doesn't need to sit in jail for the sins of another nigga.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But apparently he snitched. And I heard people making this argument that, oh, well, if you contributed to any reason why I was, fighting for my life for the last 2 years, it's fuck you forever. It's like, no. These things aren't that black and white.
Mm-mm.
It's not that black and white. Because, yeah, Gunna did point out certain stuff and was like, yeah, that was his gun. Which by street ethics, that's a rat, right? Cool. Yeah. But he also went back out and got to it and was making money for your label. Solely keeping the lights on while you wasn't there.
Yeah.
You should be thanking that man. Because it could have gone another way where he got out and decided, oh, let me do whatever I can to try to get out of this deal. I'm not going to put nothing out. He's not going to make nothing off of me. Mm-hmm. Which would have strained your lawyer fees. And Brian still wouldn't have been there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just don't understand when these niggas act so stupid. It's like Lil Baby, Lil Baby 2, for the last couple years, and I'm not saying whether Lil Baby did anything to help or not. I don't know because we don't have that information. But for the last couple of years, Lil Baby's been running around doing nothing either. He's been doing nothing to help his career. He's been doing nothing to boost his label. Nothing productive I've seen come out of Lil Baby apart from him being in the studio with a bunch of niggas and a wad of cash and talking about, oh yeah, we this and we that. It's like, but then you look at Gunna on the other side of that. What has he done? He's come out, put his artistry on a whole nother level, put his performance on stage on a whole nother level, and from what it looks like, put his health on a whole nother level from what it was before he got locked up. It looks like Gunna looked at that situation as a wake-up moment, as a moment where it's like, okay, cool, life is real. I need to start looking at things from my perspective as opposed to what these niggas want me to be. Does that make sense? And I think Young Thug is a little mad at that. And that just screams immaturity to me. A nigga can wake up and be like, okay, cool, I need to start making my own decisions instead of being in situations that will compromise me for life. You can't be mad at that. And if you're mad at that, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, what am I doing to make niggas feel like, okay, cool, he's not leading me down the right path? Because that's what I see going on here.
Yeah. Man, there's a lot of things I like about hip hop, and there's some things that I don't like.
Yeah, this is one of the ones I don't.
All this like, niggas get locked up. I have to say free him. Sometimes
keep him.
You know what I really don't like? I don't like when people make a decision or live a certain way where the consequences are clearly, the potential consequences are clearly
mapped out
before you start this. And people start it anyway. And then when it gets to time for consequences, you start complaining.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you complaining for? You go to jail. What are we doing?
Facts. It sounds funny, but it's actually true. It's true. Yeah, man. It is what it is. I hope Young Thug sees read. And also, gonna put out a press conference the other day, or not just press conference, but they recorded it or whatever, that he's giving 200K to his community to help the kids and shit like that. It's like, that's what Young Thug needs to be on. That's some of the things that were the stipulations of your release. That's what you need to be putting out. Not all this nonsense that means nothing but just the high five from your strip buddies. Who the fuck gives a fuck about your strip buddies? Your strip buddies gonna be mute as soon as the judge step in the room. Them niggas can't do nothing. And all that street shit is an illusion. Them niggas really have no power in society. The only place that they have power is within their block. That's it. Anyways, yeah, enough. Anyway, shout out to Gunna. I hope he keeps doing what he does. Niggas gonna still listen, regardless. Call him a rat if you want. Anyways, next on the dial, do you want to do Bernice or should we talk about Skepta?
No, let's keep talking about consequences and action. Let's go to Miss B Nasty.
I see what you did there. Segue. Alright. So Miss B Nasty was online and she tweeted. She tweeted these tweets. My brother is a firefighter, and he won't take me to his station to see it, and the fire truck, because people know who I am. LMAOOOOOOOOO. That was the first one. And then she came back with, I think it's funny, LOL, because I tagged him while I was out, and him and his wife were, sorry, I'll say that again. I'll start that again. I think it's funny, LOL, because I tagged him while I was out with him, and his wife and people kept asking, is that who I think it is? That means his brother didn't introduce her to his wife. His whole wife. That's how embarrassed. Anyways, they go, is that who I think it is? And he was sick. LOL. LMAO. But he's my baby brother, so it's just funny as hell. And then people lighted their ass up like, can't you see that this nigga is embarrassed of you?
Somebody quote tweeted that one and said, if you take the LOLs and LMAOs out of this, it's a painful tweet.
Facts. Someone said this is what happens when degeneracy and debauchery is championed. She literally has no idea how crazy she sounds.
Insane.
Which is true.
Insane.
Which is true. And
like, why would your brother want you to go to the fire station? As soon as you pull up, niggas gonna be like, guys, next round, leave the hoses here. Leave the hoses. Don't take the hoses.
And bring on the truck with us. Just point our pussy to the fire.
Like,
my God.
It's embarrassing. It's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
This is how I know there's normal people on the internet. Because when Halle Bailey tweeted that shit out, flamed.
Yeah.
When I saw this in Miss B Nasty,
flamed. Yeah.
Just go outside. Be regular.
I agree. And also, this opens up a new conversation about cyber prostitutes, because that's the name that I coined for them. They're cyber prostitutes. I guess it's a lot safer than real life prostitute, but the championing of it is dangerous because there are a lot of young girls growing up thinking that that's a quick way to get money. But when you actually, I've never tried to do this before, but them bitches, apart from a few of them, don't look like they make the most money. That's number one. And number two, it kind of like gives certain women the idea that you don't have to work that hard. All you have to do is just show your body parts, which is confusing to me because they champion it like it's a feminist movement, but really is playing into patriarchy.
Women made the patriarchy.
So, yeah.
For those who don't know, in case anybody didn't know, all these like Miss B Nasties, porn stars, they're all psychologically damaged.
Facts. That's true.
I don't know who has to tell you this.
Yeah,
there's something wrong with them. That's not regular shit.
Yeah, it's not at all. And not only is it not regular, they fight for other people to see it as though it's regular. And that's where it kind of grinds my gears, because it's like, do what you want to do with your body. It's your body at the end of the day. But two things. Number one, be ready for the consequences that comes with doing that. And number two, stop trying to force everyone else to see it the way that you see it, because you don't even see it that way. You're just forcing yourself to see it that way so you can live with yourself. That's just what it is, really. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, you know. Got anything else to say?
Leave the hose alone.
Hey, we're going too far there now. We can't leave the hoes alone. They got a purpose in society. Got me. It's a very, very low purpose, but still a purpose. Purpose is a purpose, man. Hey, man. Because think about it. As a man, someone said something the other day that really kind of like made a lot of sense. says women in their 20s, most women, not everyone, most women in the 20s bamboozle a lot of men because it's their time to like have fun and do whatever they want to do, right? But most men in their 20s don't have the power or the ability, apart from if you're born from a rich family, to do that, because most men in their 20s are still trying to gather their wealth, right? So when they become like 30, 35, 40 and they have that wealth, then they get ready to bamboozle women, because while they're growing up, they realize that that money is what they need to be able to bamboozle women. Whereas women get to that age and then they want to settle down. But in their 20s, they've been bamboozling men the whole time. But when they want to settle down and then they meet the same guy their age, and that guy wants to play games with them because he's got the money now and he can pretty much has more options, right? They get upset. But they're okay with what they did in their 20s. They just don't want you to do it to them when they're 30, 35, whatever. And I thought it was true. I mean, obviously it doesn't apply to every single person, but on a general scale, that's true. Yeah. That's true. But anyways, right, do you know what else is true? Do you know what else is true? You're supposed to say, what else is true?
What else?
This this whole Skepta situation is a bit sad.
Oh, what situation?
Damn, man, it pains me to say this, bro. But now I understand how you feel with the whole Drake situation.
Oh, okay, here we go.
No, I'm just saying, because I saw Skepta in places or in lights that I haven't seen him before.
Okay.
You know, I seen the downgrade happening, man.
Okay.
I seen the downgrade happening. I see the impact of not selling albums and singles. I see that affecting the brand.
Okay.
First, I saw him on Ebro's podcast. I know. I was like, what? What's Skepta doing on Ebro's podcast?
That's two pieces of information that just bamboozled me. Ebro has a podcast.
He does.
And
on Apple Music.
Two pieces of information that I did not know prior to this conversation.
We're going to get back to Ebro's podcast in a minute. But after I saw the podcast, I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. Why is Skepta on Ebro's podcast? I asked myself the second time. Couldn't come up with the answer. I was like, that's a bit weird. Because if you know Skepta, you know he doesn't do that many interviews like that. And if you know Skepta, you know that, like, well, Skepta in 2018 anyways was probably one of the hottest things coming out of the UK, right? So you don't need to do interviews at that time. So, okay, cool. It's nothing weird. He went on a podcast, cool, whatever. And then I'm on YouTube now. I saw YouTube shorts. I saw Skepta. I'm like, oh, maybe he's like ranting about something or, you know, something he's mad about or whatever. So I clicked on it. That boy had the music playing in the background, showing the bust down, doing a TikTok dance. I was like, no, not my girl.
How old? Sorry?
What?
How old is he? Sorry?
35, something like that. Actually, he might be older than Let me check. How Skepta age. It was pretty bad. It was. Oh
no fucking way.
No! He's 42! What the?
Listen.
Stop laughing at my god. Stop.
That's so much worse than what I thought. And I thought he was 40.
I thought he was like 35. This nigga is 42. He was doing a TikTok dance. He was doing a TikTok dance on the YouTube short.
How old is Jay-Z?
Jay-Z's like 60 or so. Must be. Let's see. Why? Like, what's the connection there? Why do you want to know how Jay-Z
I just want to know where we stand as
a society. 54.
12 years.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Hopefully Skepta can turn it around in the next 12. Because this is not looking good. Niggas on the same trajectory as Central C.
Don't do that! That's disrespectful! That is disrespectful! That is disrespectful. That is disrespectful. I saw my guy doing this, the bust under the camera. I was like, what's going on with Skepta, bro? I never see Skepta do that, ever.
This is the issue.
Ever.
This is the problem. Just grow old. The fuck is niggas? Just grow old.
It's a little more complicated than that, though.
Why?
Because you can grow old if them albums are selling. You can grow old peacefully, but when the label call you and like, get your ass on that TikTok video and do that dance right now, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying.
What are you gonna say to that?
The albums aren't selling because niggas refuse to just grow old.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Talk about something else.
Yeah.
I just saw you doing an on the block with Flo Milli. Why have you brought Flo Milli to London Bridge?
Oh, you did that?
Brother man.
I didn't see that. That's crazy.
Why are you dressed like that? Grow up.
Brother, it's 42.
Brother. Uncle.
Damn.
Grow the fuck up. He's older than Drake.
He is. by like 4 years. That's crazy.
4?
Yeah, Drake.
8.
No, Drake. No, not
Drake
8.
is 36.
Nah, Drake turned 38 over there, right? That's fair. Let's research that. I feel crazy that we're researching rappers' age now.
No, because it matters though.
Yeah, no, Drake's 38. Yeah. He turned 38 the other day.
Bro,
yeah.
Everybody just grow up.
Yeah.
Just grow old. It's okay. We don't need to be in the clubs. We don't need to pop balls.
That's why I was mad at that like DJ AJ or whatever the fuck that nigga name is. Well, shout out to him though and what he's doing. This is not about him, but that's why I was mad that they jumped on that nigga's thing, because it's like, okay, cool, you lot are grime legends or whatever, but you lot abandoned grime.
Yeah,
you abandoned grime, so don't look like now. Oh yeah, now we're back on it because some nigga is doing some lives on King's Cross. It just seems disingenuous.
Yeah.
Like, if it was someone like Chipmunk, I wouldn't have had no problem with it. Chipmunk's been consistent the whole time. But you, man, abandoned grime. You did. And now that it looks like it's being a bit quiet with your label, and now you don't want to go back and see if you can reignite that flame. It doesn't work that way. But anyways.
Can a nigga be a culture vulture? If you put the culture.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
The answer is no.
The answer is no.
Yes. The answer is
but
no.
If you left the culture and then you're now doing TikTok, and in order to boost your numbers, you try to dip back on cultural bankroll. That is technically the textbook definition of a culture vulture.
No comment. No comment.
I'm just saying.
No
if
comment.
Grime was a dead body, Skepta would be circling the skies. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god, Grime is a dead body. You know what? Let's not get into that. But you can't be a culture vulture if you help build the culture. That's the number one rule. You can't.
Okay.
I don't see how that's possible. I genuinely saying that. I don't see how that's possible. Okay. But you can abandon the culture and then try to go back to it like he was there the whole time. That we can agree on, for sure. Because I feel like culture vultures are people that don't respect the culture, didn't build it, and just want to gain from it and go. But he helped build it. So at some point he cared about it. At some point.
Yeah.
At a point where it wasn't making any money.
Yeah.
Or no one even really cared about it as much. They cared about it.
How long would you say Skepta's career has been?
Mainstream or just in the UK?
I'm talking about from the day he started making music.
It's been over 20 years easily.
And in that 20 years, did he ever consider that he should learn how to make music?
Don't do that. He does know how to make music. He does. He knows how to make music.
Okay.
He just maybe doesn't know. He just isn't as versatile as some of the other people that he might have made music with.
I'll say this again. He knows how to rap. Yeah, that's cool.
What do you mean producing?
In that 20, I don't give a fuck if he touched a keyboard before. In that 20 years, did he consider, hey, maybe I should learn what a fucking chord progression does?
I'm not gonna let you chill my goat like that. Let's move on. I can't believe
because we don't have to just. We can evolve. We can grow up.
I know, but you know about the time a man was sleeping in the. You know about the time. No, you didn't know about them time.
And neither do you because your memory is shoddy, old man. The fuck? What are we talking about?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, like, man. Don't do that. That's disrespectful.
Like, niggas just have to grow up.
Yeah, I do agree on that point, though. He does have to grow up and humble rap himself. From a. That's
the main issue.
I think the big problem with them, man, was the ego became bigger than the music.
Yeah.
Like, the ego became bigger than the music, and they let it trail for a little bit before they started to actually wake up and see the reality of things.
Yeah. And I think that's part of the UK thing as well.
Yep,
because we talk about Mimi and that, but that's also a problem that just happened. Because shout out to JME, I like JME.
That's why the streets fuck with JME more than the fuck with Skepta, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because JME ain't abandoned grime, not for a second. And I think, we don't know the tea there, but I think there's some tea between him and Skepta as to the decisions that some of the decisions that Skepta made after he blew up with A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
I think JME didn't like that shit. But that's his brother, so he's never gonna come out and blast him or whatever. But carry on.
Shout out to JME, but like, he was tweeting the other day, and he was talking about like, oh, I just learned how to like push.
So now,
I just learned how to like accept money through like contactless payment. So I'm gonna pull up to my meet and greet, and your niggas can buy the tape there on the spot.
Okay.
And I just learned how to like do Google ads.
That's
nice. It's
when
year 20.
Who said that? JME?
Yeah.
When did he say that?
He was tweeting it like this
last week. That's crazy, and I think that's cap.
I mean, straight to consumer is great. Thank you for discovering.
Yeah,
it's 20 years in. The UK has to get serious at some point.
That's true. But the problem with the UK is that only certain people care about the music. Most people care more about the money and the clout that they get from the music that they do.
Niggas don't even actually care about the money. Niggas care about
more about the clout. Yeah, looking like they got the money. But some people care about the money. But a lot of them care more about the clout than actually the music or even caring about the business. And things that a lot of people don't speak about with the UK rappers, I'm not going to be specific, a lot of them are fronts for drug businesses.
True.
A lot of them. And no one was just spoken about we're not referring to anyone we've just spoken about. But a lot of them that you think, okay, cool, he's making noise over there, 1 million views on YouTube, blah, blah, whatever. Once you get close to the operation and you see most of the money is coming from them selling drugs, not actually selling music. So there's that too.
I think it even stems beyond UK rap. Like I think UK rap and UK culture is just intertwined, and that clout thing is the big killer of the UK because like not even the people that's receiving the clout, even the people that's like, oh, if I support this thing that everybody supports, then I'm there too. Like nobody's like the UK always makes me sound like the biggest hater.
Bro, you're not a hater. You just have common sense.
Like we just praise like something simple.
Yeah, we praise the most basic like shit Clint ever.
No, shout. I can't even shout. It's not in my heart. That's not from my chest. Like Clint did the night collab. I think it was like, oh, look at this ad. It's the greatest ad ever.
Yeah, I saw that.
Brother man.
I know that.
Brother man. They kicking around the football in the dark. I didn't even see the product.
Yeah. It's not even just Clint. It's basically most of the people that have been given the like most of the people that are supposed to be the who's who of the UK music industry in the rap section though. Because the people in the R&B and singing section, I think they're actually doing great for what they've got, and they're not as flamboyant and like, what's the word? They're not as performative as the rap niggas. Because the rap niggas, how can I say this? There's too much dip on the chip. The They act bigger than they actually are. Which I guess is something that you have to do, but you don't have to do it to the extent that they do it. Because once you peel back the layers and you see, oh, this is just a facade. This is just the smoking mirrors right here. Like, you niggas is not selling that much. And besides that, the record labels are dropping you niggas. Record labels are dropping these niggas.
Yeah.
But, you know. And also, in the UK, it's sad that these niggas rely so much on the record label because the industry is so small that they don't need to do that.
The UK really doesn't even need record labels.
At all. Maybe the singing parts, because when you cross over to America, because we have big superstars in the UK that do pop/R&B and get to that level. That maybe. But when we're talking about UK rap, bro, Americans listen to that shit and turn it off, bro. They do. And that's because of the fact that niggas aren't showcasing the niggas that are actually sick at rapping. They're showcasing niggas with clout. They just care more about that, unfortunately. But anyways, we can move on now. Do you want to hear what he said on Ibra's podcast?
Yeah, I'll listen.
So now the things that when I was clashing in grime, we never had nothing to lose. There you go. This is where I'm landing now. So when we're saying things to each other, you could call me anything in the world. I'm not going to lose a Nike deal.
Right.
I'm not going to not be able to put food in. That'd probably even get me more money because we'll go to the show and do the clash on the stage and more people are paying and rare, you know what I'm saying? So
the version they was doing was hurting.
It's hurting what we've built. It's hurting what we've all built this whole time, like you two, man. If you don't like each other, just link up and speak and just talk to each other, or don't speak to each other but all this stuff you're saying to each other, for the rest of everyone else who is waiting in line for the doors that you've kicked open, these doors are shutting on us right now, bro. We're looking crazy out here. That's why I didn't like that. It was good until they started sounding so like it just sounded crazy, bro.
What the fuck is Kevin talking about?
I need context.
That's his comment on the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef.
So I'm talking about, bro.
Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I'm talking about, bro.
Oh, all of us are standing in the line. You're shutting the doors on us. Like, no. What doors are you talking about? What, you can't get a Nike deal because Kendrick Lamar and Drake beefed? My brother, if Kendrick Lamar and Drake didn't beef and you couldn't get a Nike deal, you still would be able to get a Nike deal, my brother. What the fuck is he talking about? That hurt me to hear him say that.
Yeah, man. This is where I always lose it because the culture is where people can make money off of what they do because niggas was doing that.
Yes.
So why, when the money's here, does the opposite start to happen? That's why it seems like cultures go in the opposite direction and they lose popularity. Because as soon as the money gets there because of a certain reason, people feel like the money would leave because of that reason.
Exactly. And which is the stupidest and to be honest with you, that's the epitome of what's wrong with the UK music industry. What you just said. Because niggas would do certain things to get to a certain point, and then when they get to that point, feel like they don't have to do that thing again, and then they start losing it.
Yeah.
Because you stop doing what got you there. Like, it's not rocket science.
It happens in all facets of art, and it's so
I know, but when you think about hip hop, niggas in hip hop don't do that. Think about all the top niggas or people that have been the top niggas in hip hop. The Kendricks, the Drakes, the Young Fogs, the Futures. They don't get up there and then decide, oh, I'm not going to rap the way I used to rap anymore. Oh, we're not going to do freestyles the way we used to. They don't do that. If anything, they try to perfect that art even more. But UK niggas, they basically shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, it's a UK culture. It's a culture thing in the UK where when you get to a certain level, you're supposed to feel like you're better than the level that you just come from.
Yeah.
And it's rotten and ruining everything. It ruins everything, is what I'm going to say.
Yeah, and also, if you lose the Nike deal, who cares? Like, you're talking about we won't be able to feed this and won't be able to feed that.
But if
a nigga gets 60 mil, I'm sorry. If a nigga gets 60 mil, if you're not good for life, there's something wrong with you.
Your money management.
Fuck your money management. There's something wrong with you. You're living a lifestyle that's on shaky ground.
Yeah, money management.
That, like, you should be good. Get 60 mil, now really do whatever you want.
I know, but then do you know what the problem is? These niggas get that money and then spend it on this bitch over here, spend it on that bitch over here, spend it on buying pieces of clothes. And the thing is, you can spend money on pieces of clothes or whatever, but the first thing you need to do, I think what it is that in the UK, we don't have real hustlers. We just have niggas that pretend that they're hustlers.
Yeah.
We don't have real hustlers. Because think about what people like 50 Cent, people like Jay-Z, people like who else can I put in that category? People like Dr. Dre. Look what they were able to accomplish in their 20-year career, and look where they started from. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They were able to get in those rooms, invest the right way, even when things didn't go their way. They had something else that they already invested in 5 years ago that was going well. Look at Nas, for example.
Yeah.
Niggas was clowning Nas when he invested in the ring thing. Because people think we forgot. But in 2010...
And he did bevel.
Yeah. In 2010, whenever he invested in that, nigga was like, why is this nigga investing? That's crazy. Oh. And then the shit blew up. Oh, Nas is a genius. He saw it before all the rest of us saw it. That's the thing. These niggas won't do shit like that because it's not the cool thing to do.
It's not even about the cool thing. It's like these niggas is scared to be embarrassed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because niggas gonna laugh at me, so I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, because all of the shit he's saying there isn't a reason to not clash no more, or to not say certain things, or to not participate in the culture on the grimiest level. Because if your main concern was to really feed your kids, if I don't know how much Skepta's got, but let's put 30 million in the air, in one deal. If your prime objective was to feed your kids, 5 mil, and say, even if you don't have no sense of financial literacy at all, if you say, yo, make this bank account, put 5 million there for the kids, food, that shit's not gonna run out.
Yeah, it's gonna last for a while, especially if you put in a good ISA account with good interest rate. Yeah,
don't invest. Inflation is not really gonna affect that 5 mil.
If you don't invest, it will. But it will last a while.
I'm talking about a standard human being living.
Oh yeah.
All the expenses for the kids, for the children.
Yeah.
5 mil. That's gonna last until they're 25.
Yeah.
You could have been
probably way more than that.
You could have been put your kids in a position where them personally, their food is never in question. Where they're gonna eat, where they're gonna sleep, what they're gonna wear is never in question.
I know, but
even if you personally want to waste your money being a dodo,
but come on, man.
Let's not use the kids as the when did rappers start using kids as shields?
Forever, bro. Don't do that. They've been doing that forever. Don't do that. To be honest with you, it's kind of sad, but I hope he figures it out. That's what I'm going to say. I hope he figures it out. It's just, a little nasty watching all this. Should we do new music now? Let's get to new music because we're kind of running out of time. First of the day, I got coming for you guys that new Kodak album, Crossroads. This song right here is Back on the Road. Hey man, shout out to Lil Wayne. He went crazy on that, but we're not going to play the whole song. That one right there was Back on the Road by Kodak. This Kodak album was fire, by the way. You need to listen to that. It was fire from beginning to end. I liked it. Next one I got on the dial for you, man, is my girl Cash Doll, man. You know what I mean? Cash Doll dropped the album as well, The Last Doll. There's 3 female artists now that I respect and I will be listening to consistently. Glorilla, Big Mama, Big Mama Lato, and now Cash Doll, because this album was phenomenal. This one's called Clarity by Cash Doll. Let's go.
Finally, I'm who I'm supposed to be. Looking at this life I chose.
Shout out to Cash Doll, man. That one right there was a banger. The whole album is a banger. That is The Last Doll. That's the name of the album. Crazy album. Yeah, man, go out there and go listen to that. Next one I got coming on the dial. Wizkid. It's called Kese, or just Dance if you want to look for it in English. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
It no go make sense if we never did it. Make the party come alive. We don't know what to do.
And that one right there was Wizkid, Kese, Dance, Bedu. Come on, man, fire. Wizkid kept going in on Davido the whole of last week as well. I don't know what that nigga did to Wizkid, but yeah, calling him a bomb, calling him all types of stuff. Anyways, shout out to Wizkid and shout out to Davido. Our next one I got coming on the dial is by my guy Ordeal featuring Summer Walker. This one right here is Your Stock. Let's go. And that was Your Stock by Ordeal featuring Summer Walker. Great tunes. Got an album out as well called Lostropolis. I don't know how I feel about that though, because the album's only 20 minutes long. Should have just been an EP. I'll be honest with you, just call it EP. 20 minutes album, I'm not here for it. That was way too short. But that being said, it was fire. He was experimenting on it, and he stole a lot of that boy's style.
Which boy?
That boy Brent.
Well, he's not using it.
Don't do that. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Just because I'm not using it right now, don't mean that's not my shit. Nigga, be careful. You stealing that nigga style, bro.
Speaking of Brent,
yeah,
and niggas not using their style, where the fuck is Gibby on?
I think the OVO can't have that.
Hey, that's my side. Eh?
I think the OVO.
Gibby who?
Give me take it on.
give me all. give me it.
Give me it, nigga. Talk about give me on. Oh shit, my bad. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Talk about give me your knee. Oh, give me us, nigga. Fuck out of here. But no, I won't give you to come back though. He had fire.
Yeah.
He had a fire, but now it's in the OVO. I think OVO signed him.
I don't think so.
No, I believe so. I believe it was OVO that signed him. Yeah, we'll research that and get back to you guys on that. That OVO sweatshirt is crazy. Because niggas keep telling me, oh, Majid Jordan released some songs.
Don't do that.
What? Tell me one thing them niggas released that went straight to the top.
Don't do that.
Drake done stole them niggas shit.
No, don't do that.
You know it's true. You know it's true. How about what's the other nigga name? The black nigga.
What Division?
Not Division. Even them as well.
No, Division's going crazy. Don't do that.
Going crazy where?
Division's going crazy. Where Division goes crazy.
Where? Tell me where they are going. I never seen it.
The ladies love it.
I never see it. The ladies. On tour. That's it. You know your boy is foul for that. You know your boy is foul. But I'm talking about his name starts with I can't remember his name. And they swear to me that nigga was gonna be next up. Fuck, what's his name? Canadian nigga. It's like
Roy Woods.
Roy Woods, that's the one. Where's that nigga? Disappeared. That OVO swallowed him up. Pause.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Probably next door's doing fine. He's alright.
You niggas always pointing out one nigga.
It don't matter as long as there's one.
Really and truly, Rihanna is the one that saved that nigga life. Let's have that conversation.
As long as there's one.
Fuck out of here, Party Next Door is doing alright. Fuck off. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. Next one I got coming on the dial for you is by Georgia Smith. This one is Loving You. Damn man. My toxic trait is enjoying when my girl is listening to songs like this because I know I'm fucking up at life right now. Because you know when she put that on, she's trying to send subliminal messages. I'm just there like, yeah, you doing your job, buddy. I was so proud of myself. What? I'm the only one that does that?
Yeah, man.
That's a lie. You niggas just lie and pander to women. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm a philogynist. I keep forgetting I'm a philogynist, so I need to stop. You niggas be getting me in that bag too much. Anyways, you got anything for us this week?
I got one.
Alright, cool. Give it to us. Pause. There you go. Hey man, that was pretty good. I liked it. A lot of R&B, a lot of good raps. What do you think about that song by Kodak and Lil Wayne?
It was cool. I might check it out.
You know, you should check out the album. The album's good. And Castro's album's good as well. I don't know if you fuck with her like that, but you should check out the album.
This song I got is just like one of those like performances like on the radar and stuff. It's called Dumblit TV. It's JP and 414 Big Frank with Shake It to the Sound.
And come and fuck your bitch. I'm so determined, bitch. I'm bound to be rich. It's me and bro. We locked in Lilo and Stitch.
Damn. Did that nigga go viral? Something?
Yeah, for another song.
I like that.
That JP.
That's his name, JP.
Yeah, that JP nigga's a odd fellow.
He is, but he's talented.
He's talented.
He's very talented. But this is the first song that I've heard that's like, okay, I could see this.
Yeah, that's why I played this
on the charts and shit.
Because like, it's cool to go viral for the gimmicky shit, but when I see
this doesn't sound
when
gimmicky.
I see a nigga go away for a bit and lock in and come out with something,
gotta give him his props.
Yeah, and this direction I want New York to take in all that other
bullshit.
stuff. Yeah,
and tell the truth. Is he not over for Ice Spice at this point?
But it's done. It's been a wrap. Unless she starts making good music.
That's not happening. I think even if she does, there's only like a select few fans that will care at this point.
Yeah.
Like, no one else would care that much. It's over, man. That nigga made the wrong investments. And New York music is never going to be where it used to be until them niggas start being honest with themselves.
Yeah.
It's just that
making shit like this.
Yeah. But the thing is, niggas gonna hear this and hate on this nigga and try to copy it and do it bad. That's what New York does. Look what they did to UK Drill. They copied it and did it the worst possible way they could possibly do it. So anyways, right. So now, since we're talking about New York, let's talk about Joe Budden. The king of New York. Allegedly. The king of the dirty tank New York. Dirty tank top New York. So Joe Budden was on his Patreon episodes, he had this lady on called Bernice Burgo. And I was unaware of how legendary apparently Bernice Burgos is. Apparently in the 90s, or maybe early 2000s, whatever, she was like the biggest bartender in the world.
Yeah, she started the Startenders.
Yeah, she was like the OG of that. And niggas used to go to the strip club just to go sit at her. Do you know how stupid niggas is? And they're all like proud that they used to go there just to go see Bernice. I'm glad she finessed all you niggas. I'm so happy about that. Because you niggas is stupid. Niggas be having wives, kids, girlfriends that are pregnant at home. I'm talking about, back then I used to go there. I'm talking about you, Joe Budden. Niggas were just there to just to see Bernice. Bernice been making the worst drinks in the world, but niggas are just there just to... That's thirsty as hell. But I digress. Anyways, Bernice was on the podcast and she said this. I'm sure you've seen this clip floating around. Oh, shit. Give me JP, damn you. But, yeah. Hold on. We're here. We're ready. We're ready for this.
Was how much?
30,000
on a slow night.
on a slow night.
What was a good night?
Ooh.
What was your best night?
My best night was my birthday. Every year, I only bartend for 3 years. I only said 3 years I was gonna be in here, start my clothing line, and I was out. Buy my house and do what I gotta do. You know, and that's what I did. And I make sure I give you the bottles for $250. The bottles cost $350.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna hustle.
Right.
You don't gotta tip me. You don't gotta give me the tip right there. You tip me later down the line, like throwing money. So I was smart, you know. And I just built a relationship with the people in there.
So on your birthdays, you made a little bit more than 30.
On my birthdays,
Yeah,
I
she
made
still ain't giving
I
up.
made
Yeah.
like 60, 65, 70. Birthdays and I don't do too much. I used to be covered with a whole bodysuit on.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you.
What?
She's fucking. Respectfully, like Bernice made the worst drinks.
That shit was trash, right?
Bernice, niggas was just at that bar. Look at Bernice.
The finer
Look
the
at Bernice.
bartender, the worse the drinks are.
Yo, niggas didn't care. Fuck up that pineapple juice, girl.
1,000.
I don't think niggas should be celebrating that, but just me. So she said this, and you know what the internet gonna do? They're gonna find an old clip of you saying the exact opposite, or be, you know, catching you in a lie. Listen. So this was her on Breakfast Club about 5 years before this interview.
making the money that I was making. I was only working there only on a Sunday. Coming home, I don't like to talk like I'm cocky and stuff like that. Just coming home with $8,000. Good days.
Bartending?
Yes.
That's why I say y'all ruined it for the script.
No, they made their money too because I was the type of person like, making the money that.
Now, $8,000 and $60,000 is it's a bit of a difference on a night.
She's not lying.
On the Breakfast Club, she didn't put the pussy rates. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's what you was thinking. Right?
She made $8,000 at the bar for sure.
But just the after
night,
she
made this.
Okay. Because niggas was paying for the puff.
All these bitches are hoes.
Puff.
All these bitches is prostitutes.
Don't do that. Some of them are paying their way for college.
No, they're not. From Bernie's Burgers to Melissa Ford.
Whoa. Put a pause on
Melissa
that.
Ford be
I am a melody over here.
Melissa Ford be getting on that podcast talking
Saying
about
the worst.
Video vixens were legends and we contributed to hip hop.
They did contribute to hip hop.
But they make a new video vixen every year, bitch.
They did contribute. That's not what she's saying. She's not saying they didn't make them. She's not saying they're not disposable, but she's saying they did contribute. They should have given them their flowers. Instead, they took away their flowers.
All these bitches is prostitutes.
No, come on, man. Don't do that.
They got their fame off of looking good and getting fucked. That's it.
I mean, niggas is gonna fuck and pay me 60 grand.
That's it. I just don't need to see you interview a prostitute unless it's for a documentary. You get. Why the niggas is paying for this on Patreon?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
This is the $50 tier.
I'm good. I'm straight.
Actually, I don't know what tier it is, but it's Patreon.
I'm good.
Yeah, I was never gonna pay for Joe Biden's Patreon anyways. Even though I do admire his business savviness and because people are paying for it. Like just because I'm not gonna pay for it doesn't mean it's not a good business. So shout out to him. Shout out to Bernie's Burger. But that's not all because this part is the part that pissed me off. This is because I didn't watch the whole thing. Obviously, I just saw a clip. But this part was come on. Listen to this.
Problem. But if you
and also, while you're listening, I want you to pay attention to Melissa Ford's facial expressions while Bernie says this bullshit.
Problem. But if you know the little small things and you say, babe, here's $500, go and get yourself some more panties. How you know I need some? Oh, I checked your drawer.
That's what I be doing.
I fucking hate you. I hate this nigga, sir. That's what I be doing. No, it's not, you fucking liar. Just say you wanna fuck. Why is this nigga so thirsty?
He's trolling.
You know, just the little details. If I'm in the supermarket and I'm talking to you or you text me, hey, what are you doing? I'm in the supermarket and you send me like $500, that's like, whoa. You're thinking. It's just little stuff like that. It's cute problem. But if you know the little small things and you say...
I like Mel. She be thinking she too much. She too better than these bitches.
But she's better than them a little bit. Like a slight little bit. Let's give Mel her... Like she might have started off the prostitute lane, but she diversified. She came off that. She realized that she can use her brain to make money.
Okay.
Let's give her that at least. Because she didn't go down the route of I'm going to be a hoe forever. That's what Bernice went down. True. Bernice is 44 years old, by the way. She looks great. Don't get me wrong. But she still thinks like she's 25. From what I can hear her saying anyway. A train of thought is that of a 25-year-old. That's bad. Melissa Ford, on the other hand, you can tell that her thoughts has matured as she's matured as a person. So I'm not going to put her in the same ballpark. That's just me. But carry on.
You done?
Yeah, me a philogynist. You a misogynist. What do you say?
Yeah, man. That's what prostitutes talk like.
I was mad at the £500 for some pennies. Bitch, if you don't go get yourself some $20 shit.
Bro,
what?
Women...
$500 for some... Come on.
Say the wildest shit.
And act like it's normal.
Like it's normal. I'm not going to disclose who said this. But I know somebody who said...
Who said it? Tell us.
I can't say.
Okay.
She was like... She was talking about like men or like being in a marriage or whatever. and like how her point was valid in like some men aren't considerate in like paying attention to stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she was saying that she threw out all her panties to force him to buy like new ones. And the way she was saying it, if you're just an airhead, it would have been like, yeah, like that's so cute. That's like, but for me, it was like, you just detailed abuse.
Yeah, like what the fuck is she talking about?
That's abuse.
That is abuse. So she threw away perfectly good panties,
like
just so that he can buy new panties for her.
Yeah, but it was like
that's financial abuse.
Yeah, I think I don't want to misrepresent what she was saying, but at the end of the day, financial abuse.
Yeah.
Like women just say things that's like, oh no, you're an abuser.
Yeah,
like you're just an abuser.
And if we're being honest, women find abuse attractive. They do. Some women, anyway. Ones without the PhDs and stuff, they find it attractive. They just be hiding it, and they use it when it's convenient for them, and jump on the other side when it's not convenient.
Even the ones with PhDs, as long as they're the abuser.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. And if they didn't hit you, they think
it's no abuse. Yeah.
Because have you seen those videos where they do like, oh, the suspect is...
Yeah, I've seen that.
You could scroll through 60 of those videos. I bet you 58 of them, the woman says, the suspect's wife is the breadwinner.
Swear down.
Brother,
That's
brother
crazy. That is crazy. And they be wondering why men don't want successful women.
I keep saying
they're so insecure.
Men don't care about none of that.
At all. That nigga be making 100 million K.
Mm-hmm.
He'll go find a girl that works at Starbucks and not give a fuck about how much she's making.
Mm-hmm.
But let a woman make 100K a year? Oh my God. Now all of a sudden, there's certain niggas that's just beneath her now.
You could even make... She can make 160K. You can make 125.
She's gonna rub that in your face. Yep. And be surprised why men don't date women that make more money than them. Because I don't want you to have that mentality. But it would be good to meet a woman who is able to make more than you, and she doesn't use that as like a weapon against you. Like, anyways, but I have a feeling about that though. I think it's nature is why they do that.
I keep saying, people think I'm joking on this podcast. Women created the patriarchy.
I think it's natural for them to do that because they're not supposed to be in that position. Mm-hmm. So when they find themselves in that position, then they don't know how to act in that position. So they start doing type of shit like that. Because imagine if men do that. You wouldn't have a good house if you always remind. Because some men do that as well. Mm-hmm. Always reminding the woman that they're the one that's paying for everything, doing this and doing that. But those type of people never have a long-lasting relationship because you can't keep rubbing that in your.
But
your
you know
partners.
the one that's irking me.
What?
It's the nigga that his girl has a dream, and he's enabled her to succeed
achieve
in that dream,
yeah.
And that dream has led her to making more than him.
And now she feels like
that one day.
Yeah. That's more common than you think, by the way.
Very.
Yeah. Yep. Anyways, that's that on that. That's another segment of the plague of the cyber prostitutes. Find out more next week. We don't have that much time, so I'm just gonna move on to Z-Pain. Have you heard of that new Z-Pain?
No.
So you're not going to believe this. Or maybe you will. Mark Zuckerberg and T-Pain.
Oh, yeah.
have a new band called Z-Pain. And he made a song called Get Low with T-Pain. It's actually, at first I thought it was a remix of Shall I Get Low, 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 but it's a completely new song. Let me play a little bit for you.
Can I play with your panty line?
That's crazy.
Club owner said I need to calm down. Security guard.
see when billionaires make a lot of money and just get bored and start making this bullshit with T-Pain. It come down. But this is the reason why he did this.
Mm-hmm.
He made this post. This is his their dating anniversary with him and his partner because they're not married. Get Low was playing when I first met Priscilla at a college party. So every year we listen to it on our dating anniversary. This year I worked with T-Pain on our very own version of this lyrical masterpiece. Sound on for the track and also available on Spotify. Love you.
Oh, they did a cover of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's some bullshit, bro.
Nah, that's real lover shit.
No, it's
bro.
not, bro.
That's some real lover shit. You don't know nothing
who
about
else
that.
could? Who else could go pay T-Pain to do a fucking
It
cover?
don't matter. It don't matter. Whatever resources you got. That's some real lover boy shit. Shout out Big Zuck.
You one of them niggas that used to make
Shout-
mixtape back
shout
in
out
the day.
Big Zuck.
Baby, I got mixtape. I made a mixtape for you.
Don't
So
worry
the
about-
CD.
don't worry
Listen
about
to
my-
this. Listen.
Don't worry about my items. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about my items.
You be doing the playlist game, innit? You
don't
niggas is
question my
bomb ass niggas. You niggas is bomb ass. You niggas got no game. You have to rely on other niggas' songs.
What the fuck? Bro, the mix is the game. Bro. She didn't know these songs could combo like this.
Yes, she did.
No, she
just
didn't.
liked you and pretend she ain't heard it before.
Bro.
Do you know how many women I've had that conversation with? They be like, yeah, They be like, niggas don't think that you heard songs without them.
No.
Bro, I'm telling you, women be lying to you though.
I know this. The playlist is more like you didn't know that this transitions into this like that. The crossfade and the
you're putting it on game.
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
bro. Don't be a hater of real love. You know what I'm saying? Big Zuck. Yeah, stocks is up.
Nah, fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck that nigga. Now, big move. The big move is that he was able to pay T-Pain enough for T-Pain to be like, you know what, I'll do this.
Bro, do you know how many... Bro.
But I wouldn't do this if I had millions and billions, bro. I wouldn't do this.
Bro.
I would not do this. Absolutely not.
Do you know how...
How what? To what?
Do you know how many weeks he just lubed up the pressoir for? Bro,
She already likes you.
It don't matter, bro. This is what Bernice was talking about. This is what Bernice was talking about. It's the little things, bro.
$500 for some panties.
Just got him like.
Oh, fuck out.
This just got him some.
You niggas be falling for the okie doke from women.
Bro,
that's what it is.
I'm telling
this
you.
is not getting him no more extra
Bro,
pussy.
you see?
This is getting him the same exact amount of pussy that he was gonna get from the beginning.
Nah, that's what you think.
Now you just look like a doof.
Nah,
that's it.
That's what you think.
Nah, that's what I think. That's what I know.
He just put an argument ender in the bank for the next.
Do you know what? Do you know how you can use music to actually do that?
How?
Is when you're about to have sex and you put on something that's gonna put her in the mood.
Oh, you're talking
to
about
lie
the
there.
music. It's about the gesture.
No, fuck out.
It's about the theatrics around the
women don't care about that. I'll let you know that right now. They don't. They just pretend like they do. They don't care about it,
theatrics
bro.
around the gift. You're bugging.
Yes.
You're bugging.
They do not care about that, brother. They don't care about
You're
that.
bugging.
Some women do, obviously. I'm not going to generalize everyone, but most women don't care about that. They care more about the billion fucking dollars that this nigga has.
Nah.
Okay.
You're bugging.
Go ask Priscilla. That's the name of his partner. Go ask Priscilla. Would you rather Mark does this for you and loses his billions or keep his billions and able to do this? Choose one. What's she gonna say?
That's not the scenario. That's not the scenario. You know
but
that.
I'm asking you, what did they prefer?
The billions
what
is
did they
regular
prefer?
to her. You know women.
Come on, man.
Don't value stuff that's just regular. That's just there every day. They get bored. This, bro, he's bro.
And shout out to Mark.
The stocks is up.
Lord knows I will not have all that billions and be limited to one. Lord knows. Hey, I'm lying.
Hey, man.
I'm lying, or you want to panda?
Was his wife Filipino? Or Asian?
Yeah, something like that. She's Asian. She's
Yeah,
like,
man, that one is
from that.
enough. I'm gonna tell you right now. It don't get grippier than that. It don't matter. It don't get better than that one right there. Hey, Big Zuck.
That's crazy. That's great. Shout out to him though. Shout out to him.
Disrespect Mark Zuckerberg, because I know you can hear this.
Yeah, he's probably listening to us right now.
I'm not talking about the grip strength of your wife. So.
Yes, you are. Of your wife's vagina is what he said. I didn't say nothing like that. But Big Zuck go pull up.
I was just letting
He's one of them.
My fellow brother know.
He's one of them CIA agents to get you.
I was just letting my fellow brother know.
All right, whatever. But yeah, shout out to Big Zuckerberg. The fact that I think the actual flex is the fact that you can go get the actual T-Pain.
It's the theatrics. It's not about the song. It's the theatrics.
That's kind of what I'm saying. That's the big flex. The fact that you can go get the actual T-Pain. Because if you just did the cover, you'd be like, oh baby, that's so nice. She's forgotten about that the next day, bro. I'm telling you. But the T-Pain, you got T-Pain on this. You did the whole album cover and everything. That would mean a lot more to her. But the cover aspect of it, just imagine it was a broke nigga and you just did the cover for your girl. Now tell me how that's going.
Depends.
No, tell me how it's going though.
It depends.
You think she's gonna be excited?
It depends.
Depends on what.
If you got it like that, if you're in the bag,
I know, but if you're in the bag, then you don't need them theatrics. That's my point.
No,
we don't have to keep going around the circle about this.
The theatrics is the top.
Bro, I'm a real lover boy. You know,
I like ice cream.
I'm a real lover boy.
I like ice cream.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice to have the sprinkles.
You're a trash nigga.
What do you mean?
Sprinkles is trash. Sprinkles is only exciting to kids. See you're a trash nigga. I thought you was gonna go for something classy. Like this is what I thought you was gonna say. It's nice to have ice cream, but then when you have that nice gelato, then we're on a different level. That's what I was expecting from you, but nigga went for sprinkles. You know how trash sprinkles are?
Sprinkles is trash.
It's trash. Trash.
Yo.
Unless you're a kid. Unless you're less than 5 years old. Yes, nigga. I'm saying it to you right now.
You're the type of nigga that don't get a flake.
Why? What? Why would I get...
No. You're not getting a flake in your ice cream?
Oh, nigga. Right,
bro, this nigga's insane.
I'm a grown man. I'm sorry. I'm a grown man. But I don't do that type of shit.
Bro, that's too grown for me.
I'm a grown man. No flake, nigga.
Plain cone.
Plain.
God damn it.
Plain. And besides, I'm not getting ice cream the first. I'm getting gelato. It's different. Different flavors of gelatos.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Man, has lived life.
A gelato. Okay, buddy.
You ever had the Italian gelato? No, yes or no? From Italy?
No, not from Italy.
Okay.
My fault.
When you do that, a bitch that you done flew over there,
my bad.
Then let me know. Talking about sprinkles. You think bitches excited about sprinkles? They gonna look at you like you so 5 years. Come on, buddy. All right, let's move on. You know, I don't wanna put you on the airwaves like that. So we gonna move right along. So Quincy Jones left. I think it's about sprinkles, brother. Damn, man. And to put you on game, bro. Sprinkles ain't it. Man, think about what you look like in front of your girl ordering sprinkles. Think about that, bro. She's looking at you like a bum. Like you're 5 years old.
Bro, let me live, bro.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna let you live. But I'm just giving you some game right now. If you could do that when you're by yourself because you like it, cool. But if you're with your girl, don't ever order sprinkles.
That street man sees you all the time. It's like, bro, sprinkles, the usual.
Now you have to play off like, hey, bro, it's the first time in here.
I never seen
the first time in here.
My life.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta do. And by the way, for the plug, there is one Italian gelato. I'm not talking about the where they just put gelato on the name of the box. Mm-hmm. There's an Italian gelato place on Oxford Street. Hit there with a girl if you're taking her on a date or whatever. You wanna have some nice, very nice, top quality ice cream. Go there, and she's gonna be impressed, for sure. All right. Anyways, how you feel about Quincy Jones leaving 80 million for his, 80 million each for his 7 children?
Crazy.
All I have to do, where is it? Is just this. This is what I have to say. After a life well lived, produced crazy amount of songs, gave us crazy, apparently he produced bare movies as well that we don't know that he produced. To have over 500 million to be able to give to your kids is insane. And I saw niggas arguing on Twitter. Niggas who were broke, never seen $1 million before in their life. oh, why would you give your kids 80 million? It's so irresponsible. Give it to people that actually need it. It's like, excuse me? Are you on their side?
Absolutely not.
I think that's some bum-ass broadcast mentality to have. Because why are you niggas always looking for handouts? That's what I don't understand. Why are you niggas, whenever niggas is talking about hard work or like, this thing I don't like about African Americans in general. And I say African Americans because usually they're the ones, and not all African Americans, of course, but the degenerates amongst them. Let me just put it that way, which is probably about 10%. Whenever niggas is talking about hard work, niggas is talking about advancing technology, and niggas is talking about, I don't know, like businesses or making money or investments, these niggas always act like you're saying the worst shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
But when niggas is talking about giving free money, these niggas is always there. I thought you didn't like money. So you only like money when niggas is handing it to you, not when you have to go make it yourself.
Yeah.
You niggas is bums. That nigga made over 500 million throughout his life, and we've seen highlights. Obviously, we don't know what his life was actually like, but we've seen highlights of Quincy Jones' life, and we've seen that he's not a flashy. I didn't know he had that much money, but thinking about all the things that he was a part of, it makes sense that he has that much money. I'm not making all that money to give to some, they need it because they're starving over there. And don't get me wrong, doing philanthropy work is important.
Yeah.
But who says he doesn't have that set up already with the money that's given to his kids?
Yeah.
You niggas just over here just having conversations that's just worthless. That's what I have to say about that.
Yeah, niggas know how I feel about rich people and their money. Like,
it's your money.
Even some of the liberal people, like, I still think, like, raising the tax as I earn more is insane.
Insane.
Just cap it at 25%. Max.
Insane.
50%? It's crazy.
That's why I can't live in the UK. I mean, in the US.
Yeah, my 10% as a millionaire
is more than these niggas' 10%.
You don't need to raise the percentage.
I know.
It's cool though.
Yeah. I'm going straight to one of them, Singapore, one of them countries where
move to Texas. No income tax.
I know, but you still have to pay federal tax in America.
That's cool.
It's 50%. That's why niggas in America be like, yeah, you get that meal, but that's already half gone. Yeah. Actually, I don't think it's 50%, but it's quite high for people that make a lot of money. And that's why America is worse, because you have to pay state tax and you have to pay federal tax on the same amount of money. So I might work for an American company, but I'm not living there. You know what I'm saying? I might live in like fucking Dominican Republic or something. Just get them on the funnel to the Cayman Islands. But yeah. Anyways, Meek Mill.
Yo, Sal, what's up?
Yeah, you already know we playing out this motherfucker. This real life.
Real life shit,
nigga,
bro.
no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek. Yo, Sal.
The no Diddy is non-applicable right there. Do you know why? Because it's Diddy to mention no Diddy when nobody was mentioning Diddy.
Facts. And besides that, there's Mad Diddy. Mad Diddy all up in you, Meek Mill. Diddy was all up in that ass. We seen the videos, bro. It's like that nigga that's like, oh no, I'm not smoking weed. But no one said, I'm not smoking cocaine. No one said nothing about no cocaine. Like, bro, you good? That nigga felt the spirit of Diddy's cock. I felt the need to say that. That's crazy. That is crazy. And this lets me know that Meek Mill is a bitch. Because when Diddy was free, you was running around with him, letting him do all that stuff to you, allegedly anyways. Right? Now that this man is locked up, and I'm not in support of Diddy at all, now you feel brave enough to say this? That's bitch move. You should have said this when he was free. When he was free. That's bitch move to me. Anyways, there's that. What else do we have on the dial? I wanted to do a whole segment about Diddy, but I think we ran out of time for that. So I'll just make it brief. Shine was on Stevie A. Smith's show, calling him a devil and devious. And Stevie J, who is his boyfriend, was on the TMZ documentary about Diddy, talking about how Diddy, that's the one that surprised me the most. Because Stephen J was the same person that was making videos directed at 50 Cent. When 50 Cent was making fun of Diddy when all the news first dropped. Talking about, oh, nigga, I'll fight you. Remember that? Remember that? He was taking off for Diddy. I'll fight you right now. Let's meet up. Let's fight. Blah, blah, blah. Now, all of a sudden, he's on a TMZ documentary talking about, oh, yeah, and when he was taking all those drugs, I told him to stop. I told him I was hurt by it. You know, everything that he did, I was not a part of it. That's a nigga that's lying. I see somebody lie. What's that Kendrick song? I know somebody lie. That nigga is lying, full of shit. But hey, man, niggas ain't shit, bro. I know Diddy watching that from Joe crying. Like, that was my best eater. What? He was his best. He was his best eater. I'm lying. Allegedly.
I don't know if it was his best eater.
Oh, maybe it was mediocre. Then.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the best.
Fair enough. To be fair, he did have Meek, so I still would never get over that Meek pool video.
But that video is crazy now.
Crazy.
Insane.
Because why was that nigga's face like that?
Yeah, that's bad.
And all the shit that Diddy was saying from behind the camera. Why was he saying that to you at that moment? That's crazy. These niggas be getting fucked.
Yeah.
Right. Anyways, I think that's everything.
Fab was so uncomfortable in that interview.
Facts.
I was just thinking about that.
Because Fab was thinking this nigga won't fuck with me.
Fab was so uncomfortable.
Yep. Facts. Very uncomfortable. Niggas started stuttering like that, but we partied. Like you came to my party. He's like, no, but me and you ain't never really partied. Just me and you. You know what I mean? One-on-one. With baby oil and shit. Me and you. So I was like, nah, you know, but you using my party. Using my party.
That nigga was uncomfortable, bro.
That's crazy. We need to stop considering that sexual harassment. Because just because it's man to man doesn't mean it's not sexual harassment. That's crazy. Anyways, last but not least, how do we feel about Wallo? Should I play the video?
Yeah, I haven't seen this yet.
Alright, cool.
Listen, you special. Don't ever doubt yourself. And you got them babies counting on you.
Them babies.
There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you. You gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect with you, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young, Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady did, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people want to laugh, they want to joke, they want to criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, them babies counting on you, your family counting on you, and you're talented. You got something that, I'm talking about, a lot of brothers ain't here no more that had the opportunities you had. Some of them in prison, some of them dead, and they looking at us like we just some niggas that don't give a fuck. We junkies, we are criminals. That's what they think of us. Boy, we gotta learn how to change the narrative, brother. You got a lot of people watching you, a lot of young people watching. You see them babies? You see how they take advantage of that and live. Don't hurt yourself, brother. And that's why we come down here. Because everybody else want to laugh and talk about it and comment and critique you. Fuck all that. It's about what you feel inside of yourself, but you got to understand this. Queen, Prince, King, Isabella. Prince, King, Queen, Isabella. Prince, King, Queen, Isabella. They counting on you. Don't play them babies. Don't sell them babies out. Live for them fucking babies. You hear me?
Yeah.
I love you, man. You hear me? I love you, man.
That's a boomerang. A bit fucking in my wet. I ain't gonna lie, right? I'ma just pour the boomerang right now.
What did he say? What did he say?
I'm just pull one over right now. And it went straight back to drugs. I told That nigga don't hear nothing. That nigga just. Went straight back to them drugs. That's crazy. They should have cut that part out. Oh shit! I'm dead. Oh man! I'm just pulling one out right now. Like what? It looked like that nigga was really listening, right?
I was about to say, the first thing I was going to say on this mic was, yo, no, but Kodak was locked in.
He was not. He was not. He was thinking about that Percocet.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
that
God.
Percocet. Wow, that nigga was talking all that motivational shit. So, obviously, Kodak has a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, niggas had a full day with this. They was making memes. They was like, that nigga Kodak was thinking about his Percocet when that nigga Wallo was talking about his kids. It was funny, but the jokes gotta stop at some point, right?
Yeah.
Because we saw Kodak on Tyson's stream.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that video, right?
Yeah.
It looks really bad. I purposefully didn't put it on the list last week because I'm tired of talking about Kodak like that. I didn't want to say anything negative about it anymore. I just wish we get some help. But how do you feel about Wallo telling me all this, but with lights and cameras present?
I don't feel a way about that.
Okay.
And the reason I don't feel a way about that is because I know that Wallo is the person that will have this conversation without the lights and cameras.
I agree.
So from anyone else, I might have a different take, but Wallo specifically, I think he probably has had this conversation without the cameras.
And then now decides to bring the cameras in.
Yeah, we'll continue to have this conversation without the cameras.
I believe he will do that too. But I still do feel the type of way that you feel like you have to record it.
But sometimes I feel like this is important to see.
Oh, for other people out there too.
Yeah, I think it's important to see.
So. I guess so. I guess even if the message doesn't reach Kodak, someone else might be watching it and I might get inspired. But not if they hear what he said after that long speech. But if they cut the video off early enough, they might be inspired to go get their life together and stop doing Percocets and all that stuff. But that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. Nigga said, I might as well pull one out right now. That's crazy. Anyways, yeah. So that's the end of the podcast. Well, I think so anyways. I think we got everything online. I'm loving this. But we're going to do Flamies today. Because we've been forgetting to do Flamies this entire week. Well, entire month even. Today, my Flamey is going to be from the great MF Doom, celebrating his album Food 20-year anniversary. So I'm going to play a song from the album called Hoe Cakes, which is exactly what it sounds like. Hoes, or one of his hoes anyways. This right here is MF Doom, Hoe Cakes.
That sounds great. Shorty girl's a trooper. No matter what I needed to do, she be like.
And that was Hoe Cakes by MF Doom. You got a song for us?
Yeah.
There we go.
Mine is gonna be Okay Whatever by 2C featuring Kehlani.
Okay. Ooh.
Damn, you're so bleak.
Yeah, that was 2C and Kehlani on Okay Whatever.
Damn, man. Sad. It's going to that time. Gotta get out of here. We had a great podcast. Thank you to my brother. Legacy, turning up today. I'm saying. The whole time the texting is love interest, though.
I haven't texted anybody today.
Okay, buddy. I don't see you smile.
I've been looking at
Don't lie to me, brother.
I think I have a video of the week.
Oh, you do? You want to play that before we go? Or because I'm about to do the outro right now.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can wrangle this together quickly.
All right, okay. Well, while he does that, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy E-Band for giving us the timestamps on YouTube every week. Shout out to you. You're the greatest. For all shout out to the new listeners. Shout out to the old listeners, the first time listeners. Shout out to all the hoes that might be listening to us. That's male or female. Shout out to the No Diddy Gang. And shout out to the Mad Diddy Gang. If that's what you are into. Shout out to the niggas that saw Mike's butt and got hard. Shout out to niggas that saw Mike's butt and got like disrespected. Shout out to the white boys that won this week because Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson.
Do you have TikTok on there?
Well, I can go on TikTok, but I'm not signed in to TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok in a long time, brother. TikTok is not for me. I can give you the aux, no problem. But it's on your phone.
I'll send it to you. You should be able to.
Alright, cool. Do that. Yeah, shout out to everyone that's been supporting us from the beginning. You know, we are an independent podcast, so your likes is very important to us. We literally need it, you know, to get the algorithm going for us. So it's important that you drop a like if you genuinely enjoyed listening to this podcast. I know you did. You got some laugh out of it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you click that like button. Click that like button and share with some people. You know what I'm saying? Share with people that are important to you, important in your life. And even if they're not that important in your life too, share with them too. You know what I'm saying? They need to laugh too. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's it. That's all I got to say to you. So now I'm going to play Legacy's video of the week.
Previously on the NBA, a new champion was crowned, restoring glory to a once storied franchise. The luck of the Irish overcame the magic of Luka, casting him back to a reshaped conference, wilder than before. His opponents? The ageless king, an equestrian jester, an assassin with deadly range, the ant that tamed a flock of wolves, an untamed grizzly, a reaper and his book of death, the thieves of lightning, and the extraterrestrial that hails from France. However, defending the title in the East will not come easy. In the Celtics' path stands a Greek god, the brotherly troll, a fiery butler, a sparring spider, a band of magicians, and the Novas and their newly adopted cat. With each emergence of new talent comes the disappearance of old stars who once shined bright on the biggest of stages. While some step away from the race, others readjust in last-ditch efforts to reach the promised land. Not everyone will make it, as many quit and look to recoup their losses in the drafts of the future. Yet, a deep resolve burns in the hearts of those who wish to win in the present. So who will have what it takes to make it out victorious? Find out this year on the NBA.
Bro, this video made me understand the NBA.
That's crazy.
If the NBA put out this at the start of every season, bro,
it would make sense, right?
I'd be there.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy the part where it's like, some give up. And they shoot that nigga face like, that's nuts.
Bro, this nigga said, it told me who all the hard hitters were.
Yeah.
Teams that were really there. This nigga was naming individual and then said, a band of wizards.
Yeah.
I said, yo, the Washington Wizards are top contenders.
Well, they're there. But there's some niggas that's gonna whoop them.
Yeah.
Some niggas, like for example, the people that are looking crazy this season, this season that I didn't expect was the Cavs. They've won 14 games in a row. No one's beat them yet. The Golden State is doing well. That's the team that I'm supporting because Curry is crazy. That nigga is a cheat code. Lakers is doing decently, but Golden State is doing better. Who else? Obviously Celtics. Who else was doing good that I saw? Thunders, OKC. They're doing good as well so far. But it's just the beginning of the season. And they're kind of like, they started the season, but they're kind of like doing a tournament now. It's like the Emirates, sponsored by the Emirates, where whoever team wins, each player from that team is gonna get $500,000. So niggas is playing for their lives.
Yeah.
In normal NBA games, niggas is just like, oh yeah, whatever. These games, niggas is like, oh no, it's a foul. Like niggas is putting their life on the line for the $500,000. So
I need to pay more attention because I've been seeing some clips of Morant, John Morant.
He's crazy.
That boy is crazy.
That boy is crazy, but he's never gonna win nothing because his team is ass.
The Grizzlies, yeah.
There's only 2 people on that team. Actually, maybe even just him. Because whenever he has to come off, they just drop points. When he comes back on, then they score. And yeah, it's a problem. They need to build more people around him. But anyways, let's get to the end of this podcast. That was a good video. I like that. I enjoyed that. I'm going to start it off like this because this is how I'm feeling right now. Shout out to all the listeners, like I always say.
Yeah, guys.
May God bless all of you. I know I'm not really a deep religious guy, but I love you all.
Did you catch that phone call? Most of y'all didn't make me. Thought it was.
Life might get hard sometimes or stick in there, you know what I'm saying? It will get better, I promise you.
Satisfied, got bent balls, ain't shit, mutant coast to coast. Yeah,
and for those of you who are in relationships, make sure you understand that you are committed to someone. It's not just for the time being, you know?
the sun, sky high.
And if you don't want to be committed no more, the best thing to do is just be honest with that person and let them go, brother and sister. Hey man, it's that time of the show again. Talking the hardest podcast is gone. It's so sad that we gotta leave you guys, but it is what it is, man. Comes to that time, we gotta go. So make sure you treat your family right. Make sure you treat everyone around you right. Make sure you live life to the fullest. Like I say week in, week out. The internet is not your motherfucking therapist. He's not gonna buy you a Birkin for free. He's gonna need you to suck some dick or give him some puss. She's not cheating on her boyfriend for you to become the nigga who she's loyal to. Fellas, please objectify these ladies from afar, but do not harass them. Ladies, before you start talking about men who can't afford you, make sure you can afford yourself. Hey man, and if you're wondering why happiness is so elusive, that's because you are looking for it in the future and not the present. And just because that motherfucker carries it well, does not mean that it is not heavy. And last but not least, bees do not waste their time convincing flies that honey is better than shit. Now turn it up! Pass it over to my nigga Legacy, man.
Yes, sir. Remember, always aspire to inspire. Keep your thoughts based in reality. The goal is to live the dream while awake. Even if you're vegan, always raise the stakes. Don't let goofy niggas in your presence. Because if you let a nigga shenan once,
what you gonna do?
Best believe he gonna shenan again. Choose to die trying. Because you'll die even if you don't. Ladies. Attention is the #1 killer of the bad bitch.
Facts.
He's out here running rampant. Facts. Not everyone who tries to achieve their goal will succeed, but everyone who tries will share in the joy of the journey.
Big fan.
Learn to say what you believe before your mind starts to believe what you say.
Come on, man.
And finally, last but not least, remember some people were meant to be great, and some people were only meant to bear witness.
Big fan. Speak to them, Legacy.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, there's a lot of flashing lights about. Don't get lost in the sauce, brother. Some of you lot listen to this podcast, it gives you comfort, and we enjoy making it for you. Hey, shout out to Kanye West, man. They could never make me hate that man, ever. I don't care how much the you-know-who don't like him. Still love him. Anyways, yeah, man. With that said, Black English and
Legacy
hereby closes such affairs. Bye-bye.
Nigga,
you can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
You want I should treat him like white folks?
No. That's not what I said. You can't